defenders, I think, it's like.
And we're back. I made it in the nick of time. Apologies for being late, people. I had a little TalkSport gig, people, but we made it in the nick of time. Make sure you're smashing the like button. And how are we doing, man? It's Manchester United against Fulham. I can't lie. It is a hate along. I hope it's a successful hate along, but yeah, man. I don't want to do too much about Man United. I don't want to put too much evil spirits in the air, man, because Chelsea disappointed me because they obviously won. West Ham bottled a 2-goal lead, but end of the day, my team got their 3 points. Glockerez has 6 GA from 6. You know, what's Haaland got in his last 6 games? Let's run the shameless agendas. As usual, big up yourselves. Make sure you're smashing the like button, you're commenting, you're subscribing. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and in some cases, good night. This is the first of 2 watch-alongs from myself today. We will be watching Tottenham Hotspurs against Manchester City after. So what are we saying, people? How are we feeling about the game, people? How are we feeling? Hopefully, Harry Wilson's got something. Is that Smith Rowe? Smith Rowe, they won't be out there. Come on, boys. Let's go. What's Fulham's home away form like, man? Big up yourself, Linz, man. TalkSport gig, yeah. Take that silly hat off, Marcel. When you take your silly hat off, mate, and are they perms? Are they dreads? You need to go and you need to start looking after your hair, man. You need to start. Marcel, it's too early. Marcel, it's Sunday, man. You want to fling by? You know, fuck it. You're a crackhead dread. You're one of them rusters that eat pork as well. Allow it, bro. It's too early, bro. The stream's been on for 2.5 minutes and you're flinging cord. Anyways, big up the Aussies. Good day, mate. Big up the Aussies. Big up Melbourne, man. Of this course, this guy had to be late. He had to knock one out before his stream. Defo didn't do that before his stream. You're going very mad. And why are you thinking about a next man's cockalele? You're Marcel. See what I mean? He's weird, bro. Long hair, moving mad. Them man there identifying. I'm not even gonna go. I'm gonna start calling. I'm gonna start calling you Bruce Jenner or Caitlin or whatever his name is. Not Marcel anymore. It's Bruce Jenner. In prison and unlimited fines. What's going on here? What did I? Hey, I'm just making content. Hey, free me, I guess. Hey, pot. It's 5'8", that much of a crime. That OK jersey stuff gets worse every day. Advertising or distributing goods that infringe on a registered trademark is an offense under the Trades Mark Act 1994, punishable by up to 10 years. What is that? What they did? Like, I ain't advertising them, but I mean, come on, man. Like, is that it? Where's the more? I mean, people know they're fake jerseys. I see all the other content creators using that. You know, fair enough, get your money. They reached out to me. They reached out to me a couple of times. I just said, nah, man, I don't fancy it. I don't know why I don't fancy it. It feels like betting companies for me. We helped Spurs by stopping their relegation rivals yesterday. They better return the favor today. We trust in super gunner Thomas Frank. Big up Thomas Frank because he is an Arsenal man in disguise, but I ain't doing the twerking for Spurs thing, man. Nah, I don't care about that. There's got to be another way. There's got to be another play, man. Anytime my life, and from a footballing point of view, my life is in the hands of others. I haven't done enough, man. The main thing is we've done our jobs against Leeds. I'll just say, you lot, if you want Spurs to lose, fair enough. A draw would be perfect. I hope Spurs get battered, if I'm completely honest. But we've done our job. Just keep doing our job, man. Forget them. We don't want no favors from the pagans, man. Reject a free lunch. That's a Trojan horse. Anyways, keep your thoughts coming. This game's kicked off. Obviously, Fulham's Leno, another Guna. Oh, the beer in possession. That's a good passage of play. Smith Rowe, for me, looked like he started on the right. He's pulled out to this left-hand side, people. And here it is down the left-hand side. Who's this? Who's this for Fulham? Who's that? What number are you wearing? Oh, Robertson just sent Casemiro for a bagel. He's put a decent ball in the box. Where's Jimenez? Harry Wilson, you're a man in form. I feel sorry for Fulham. A horrible shot. I feel sorry for Fulham, you know, because I think Harry Wilson's contract is running down, so they're not going to get no peas for that. And he's having a great season. Yochin Anderson's funded over. So, yeah, man. He's what it is. Big up yourself, S, man. They're about to kick off this guy. Bro, we're here. We made it. Don't lose the faith. We made it. Nick of time stuff. Enzo Fernandez settings. Allow me, man. Crackhead dread, bro. You could be there. Yeah, bro. What's so light, fam? Chatting off, bro. Chatting off. Form table. Arsenal are first. Fulham are second. Aston Villa are third. Man City are fourth. Brentford are fifth. That's what Sky Sports is saying, man. They operate out of China, so the trademark laws don't apply to them. Bro, it's bait. I'm not like everyone can see it's Bandulu. And if I'm completely honest, I don't wear the fake shit. No disrespect if you do. I've never been a fan of that. I don't want to wear things knowing they're fake, innit? But I hear it. And you know what? Oi! Ahmad, great play down this right hand side. He's cutting off his left. He's forced a good save by Leno. I understand it because kits do cost a lot of money. So I understand if people want. I don't agree with it, but I understand if people want to do the fake thing. And if I'm honest with you, like let's be honest, man. I think all's fair in love and war because when you strip it all back, if we're gonna do the morality thing, bro, these football clubs don't care about us. No matter, like, you can support Man United, Fulham because they're here now. I can support Arsenal. When you break it down, they don't care, bro. There's money to be made. How much profit are these lot? They're probably making these shirts, and I'm a nitty for them as well because I buy them all the time. They're making these shirts for probably a fiver, selling them for 100 odd quid. Anyone that's bought it via the official channels know the kit is one thing; it's already pricey. You want to put numbers and numbers in letters, it gets more pricier. The badges, it gets pricier. Then whatever the price is for one, you got to times it by 3 because you want all of them. Some people want the tracksuits. Others want to, their wife might want one. Their kids might want one. Then you start factoring in ticket prices. Like if you're going up and down the country, then you start factoring in TV packages. All's fair in love and war, man. Like I hear it. Like I actually hear it. I don't agree with it, but I hear it. I do hear it, man. People deluded. We're back again. King Connor, appreciate you. They can prosecute online advertisers as an accessory now. I just avoid it altogether, honestly. What's the difference between a fake and a copy of the original? Forest have bagged already. Who is it? Igor Jesus. 1-0 Forest. Oh, there might be a goal here. Harry Wilson up against Lisandro Martinez. 6 minutes in. Show me something. Show me. I banged that. Number 19. Make a name for you. You're not going to make it. That's why I don't know your name. And you're offside. Too many touches. You're not going to make it. Even though you're playing Premier League football. Oh, it's Chuck Weezy. Side looks different. Big up Chuck Weezy. And you know what? Yeah, thought so with not only Chuck Weezy, but Kanate of Liverpool, man. Heartbreaking moment when he scored, and I'm sure he cried, but it looked like he's on the verge of tears. Chuck Weezy lost his mum this week, I believe, or the week that's just gone. Obviously, you would have seen Kanate lost his dad, man. Like, thoughts are with them. RIP the legends, innit? Was it a Gonzalo? Was it really a Gonzalo? Morgan Gibbs White. Someone send the link. It's only Palace. To be fair, yeah, whenever somebody says Palace, as you just said there, I don't know why, but I just think Mateta. Because 1 minute he's going Nottingham Forest, the next minute he's going AC Milan. I understand the AC Milan one, respectfully to Nottingham Forest, because you got a good bunch of boys. I understand you wanting Mateta, but if you're saying you want to leave Palace to get into the France side and whatnot, Palace, I might be wrong, but at least at some point this week they were above. They were above Forest in the table. How does going to Forest boost your claims? Is it one of them where you said you want to leave, a move has broken down, and just you don't want to have egg on your face, so you're just leaving anyways? I don't know. Harry Maguire, who needs to be in the England squad. Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, who will be playing in his last season for Manchester United. Lisandro Martinez, who, you know what? I don't like you, but I do, because I like footballers with some personality, man. You're just telling Scholes, like, I don't care, you're a Man United legend, cool. Paul Scholes, the player, wonderful. The pundit chatting shit, shut up, man. And if you're not going to say it to my face, allow it, bro. Good ball from Casemiro, finds Bruno Fernandes. Ahmed, I didn't even give a prediction. I'm going 2-0 Man United, man. Fulham, I don't think you lot on nothing. I'll be serious today, man. As the number one York fan, you were all bred in my guy yesterday. Shut up. You weren't there. You can see me on TalkSport numerous times, bigging up Gyökeres, defending Gyökeres. I always say Gyökeres has a fan in me. You always chat shit about Gyökeres, chat shit about Gabriel Jesus. Shut up, Pop, man. I'm glad I ain't got no kids to buy them kits. It's already expensive buying kits for my damn self, and I need bread for yak. Hey, Marcel, I'll give you that. You're a funny guy, man. It's true, but no, on a serious note, like, football don't care about us, bro. It don't matter. Oh, shot on target. United have probably had the most chances. Harry Maguire with a header. Football don't care about us, man. Football does not care about us fans. I'm not saying clubs don't care about their fans, but when you strip it all back, they don't care, bro. Remember, we all selected ourselves to support these teams, We support the teams that don't support us. And unfortunately, football has been a long time ago that, like, it's been overtaken, bro. It's been overtaken, guys and girls. Like, this is probably the best business to have. Think about living crisis, inflation, all these things have gone up. Man, there's a lot of households, that are probably feeling the pinch. They're cutting subscriptions. Their kids might not be able to go after school club. There's bare things. But the last thing they'll give up is that ticket, That's the last thing. And when think about it, when somebody loves something like that, you're just going to keep bumping up the price. I can talk for all of the Prem, but I can only talk for Arsenal. If you give up your season ticket and say, I don't want to go no more, bro, there's millions around the world, thousands that will have that, And it's only going to get worse. That goes for all clubs. The game that we love, it went a long time ago, bro. It went a lot. Fans are not cared. And again, it's a I can't really talk in it because I'm not educated enough, but every now and again I see like German football fans, like there might be like just German football fans. I don't know what you call it, but like fan groups. They're always, whenever they kick up a fuss, the German clubs say, "Yeah, we're not doing that." They're just the way they treat the fans in Germany around ticket prices and stuff. There's more morality, and you got to remember, football kits and stuff. It's a lifestyle thing now. It's a fashion. It's a fashion choice. Listen, I love Arsenal. Do you know how much sick clothes we bring out every week? This has probably been the longest period I ain't seen no new drought, no new drops and drips. And Booty almost scored. I can't lie, I thought he did score. The first touch was horrible from someone of his quality. Kwanka's there pushing him. He's done well to stay on it. Well, better yet, get back up to his feet. I must admit, it would have been a soft pen, but I've seen them given. Does the contact start outside the area? It slide does. Oh, you know what? I'm not too sure that is the right decision. It's because in Germany, all clubs are 51% fan owned or something like that. Exactly. So there's regulations that can happen. The new manager bounce today will end. The new manager bounce will end. Could it be today? BG, I hope so, man. I don't think so, man. And to be fair, I don't know why I'm saying it. I don't like Sander Berge, man. Big up Emil Smith, bro. I don't like Sander Berge, man. When I was in the media department, I was like, "Oh, can I ask you a question?" This is what I learned. If you want to ask someone a question, don't say it. He's like, "No." I was like, "All right, cool. Suck him up, prick." Like, what a prick. And then Smith Rowe came. He's like, "Of course you can." My guy. This is when he was at Fulham. My guy. After that, I said, "Fair enough. You don't owe me nothing." But after that, Sander Berge, you've got a pagan in me for life. You did say it in a respectful way, but I think I got the footage. This is United. They play to the opponent's level. To be fair, I think United have started better than Fulham, if I'm honest. Football is a 90-minute game. Ahmad's had a good effort, and Buemo just had that moment we just discussed. Not really the best of efforts, but, you know, Maguire's hit the target from a header. You know what you're going to get with Fulham. They've got a good bunch of lads, good manager, very good system. They can, if you mess around, they can burn you 100%. I don't know for their away form, though, because generally they're one of the most informed teams at the moment in the Prem. I don't know for the away form. It'd be a good clash because fair enough to Fulham, but if United beat Fulham, there's no slight on Fulham, innit? So you should be fearless. Oh, is that corner? It is a corner. That's a bit bewildering for sure. Burns was the best man at Odegaard's wedding. Fuck him. Thoughts on Tammy back in the Prem? How do you think he'll fare? I think Tammy will get goals. I don't know for you, like you've just joined a new club in January and things like that. I don't know how long it will take you to adapt, but I think it's a decent deal, decent price. Feels like Aston Villa got a lot of players though. Or maybe I'm making it up, but it feels like they've got a lot of players. Like off the top, a lot of attackers, I should say. Well, Ollie Watkins, Tammy, Buendia, Rogers. They recalled Leon Bailey. There's a couple others, man. There's definitely a couple others. You get the point. Feels like they got a lot. Sparkling water, man. Yeah, what? You don't like sparkling water? Bougie, man. Harry Wilson delivers a corner. Come on. Come on, Fulham. Oi, is he offside? That's a big save. Oh, my, Lemens. I hate the fact that you're not Onana, bro. I hate the fact that you're not Onana. That's a good save. I tell you what, that's a good chance. If you're a Fulham fan, that should have been the deadlock. It's headed back across by Cuenca. Oh, do you know what? It's fallen to Anderson. You just wonder if that was an attacking player, could they have done a bit better? Being a bit harsh. He's not made enough contact. Take nothing away from the save from Lemens. Good reaction. I like him, man. I think there's a keeper there. What's he? Belgium. There's a couple. I mean, Belgium always bring through some good keepers, but there's a couple. I think Chelsea signed one. I think they sent him on loan to Strasbourg or something. Chelsea got a decent keeper. There's a good look. There's a good couple young goalkeepers coming out of that kind of region. Oh, that's a foul. Surely Smith Rowe was fouled. Ahmad knocked out of play. I thought he was going to tear up Syria. I really thought Tammy would have a better career so far. I didn't, you know. I think Tammy's done all right, man. He's come a long way from. I'm sure he had a loan at Swansea and he was absolutely toilet. He's come a long way. He's played at some big clubs. He done some good things. I did think he'd end up. I don't know. Has he played in Italy? Yeah, he has for Roma. All right, cool. I was gonna say I thought he would become one of them, probably lethal bagsmen in Italy. Probably just wants to return home now, man. Not tearing anything up at Roma. I can't lie. They're not real contenders. Tammy's a Champions League winner. Don's gone clear. Harry Wilson will be a good free agent for someone this summer. He should go Italy. Oh, Chuck Weezy's gone for the shot. I wonder where he'll go, though. He will get a club. He will get a club. You know, someone like Villa should be sniffing around that. Villa, Everton, Brighton. There's a couple clubs. Maybe big Spurs might even try a thing. Palace might try a thing. I think he should follow what you see. A couple of Premier League. I think he should forward to Italy. you could book someone like you goes Napoli, yeah. Bearing in mind Scott McTominay did it. They will call you. You'll be a legend over there. Absolute legend. The Sancho Martinez. Not really a tempo to this game. Harry Wilson, a baller, man. Came through Liverpool's academy. It's just unfortunate. Yeah, that Mike Penders guy. Decent goalie, man. And there's a couple other young ones still in that domestic league. Goalies are weird, though, man. Ooh, Ahmad. You got to kind of wait for them to ripe, if it makes sense. Like, how often do you see big clubs go for a young keeper on a consistent basis? I remember De Gea at Atletico, Courtois to a degree being at Atletico, a bit more season, went to Chelsea. Donnarumma at AC Milan for a point. Probably have to look at Casillas or something. Ahmad, who, to be fair, Robertson was giving him problems in the opening stages. It feels like every time Ahmad gets that ball now, he's trying to cook him. Corner kick, I believe. Don't forget to hype up yesterday's watch along. Helps the channel grow. Love Arsenal, hate the ops. One love. Harry Wilson, Newcastle. Another one, Newcastle. Definitely better than what they got. Free. When you're a free agent, everyone's going to be on you, isn't it? Plus, you're going to get a decent signing on fee. You can't rule out him staying at Fulham. Respectfully to Fulham, I don't see that, though. Only the very best keepers start for big clubs young. But even if you are good like that, like, let's just say the next Casillas is right there at Real Madrid right now. Bearing in mind, you're a very talented boy, but you're not there yet. You're not going to start. You got Courtois there. There's bare pressure. And you know what? I don't think you should read into socials, but like for a footballer now, more than ever, you don't always, it's not just traditional meat. Like, there's no switching off. Most go when they're 25. DG, what do you think about Luis Muniz's debut for the 19s at 13? Decent technical level, man. Good. I take some good corners as well. Oh, they're checking. Sir Alex Ferguson started paying the P's, man. VAR's having a look at this. And Buemo's one's more of a pen than this. So the legend of Sir Alex Ferguson and Mike Dean lives on. Really? Really? Let's see. Slow it right down. Well, this will liven up this boring kind of game for the neutrals. That is a shame. To be fair, that Cuenca guy's been in all sorts of trouble, bro, because it weren't him against Mbuemo. He needs help. I need to get a smash the live, and I need to actually look up close. Run the rhythm. That ain't a pen. He's going to get given, though, because there's no need to check it. United are back, man. They're back. They're jamming it, counter-attacking. They're getting bookie pens. United are back, man. United are back. Same old United, always cheating. Why the fuck have Arsenal got that, not these lot? And I'm a big fan of that chant, yeah, especially when I'm seeing Saka get clotheslined or man are clamping Gabriel Magalhaes. Oh. VAR's having a look. I think he's going to get given. Sorry, people. I'm standing up on the TV and just watching the images. Show us your working out. Has it not been given? So why are you doing that then? Hey, big up Marco Silva, man. Hey, let me hold that jacket. I know a couple of people that will buy that. That's at least 5 bags that you got on. Could do with that. What, you got to watch as well? Can't buy that back. Let me hold that, big man. Football's prevailed because it hasn't had a look. If anything, they should have looked at the Mbuemo one. If anything, the Mbuemo one should have been looked at. I don't think either are penalties, but I think there's a lot more in that Mbuemo one if they're going to give it. About 10 years ago, Skepta said sparkling water is a why because man shouldn't want a bubbly sensation in their mouth. United have scored, by the way. Is that Casemiro, who will be, one of his last goals he'll score for Man United as he's departing at the end of the season. Like I said, there's no point doing a hate along. Fulham are not on nothing today. Like, we're just vibing and enjoying. United have deserved that. They've been the better team. They've had the most chances. I did think Harry Maguire would be the first to open the score, but there you have it. And it's a shame because it's just about to be a pen. Ah, well. Brazicillo. Hey, don't worry. You know what? Fuck your club, Casemiro. But we got things to do. Remember, you heard it here first year. They're going to call me a madman. I've been saying this for years, and I'm going to say it again because I'm either going to look like an idiot or a genius. There's a thin line between it. But you see me, if we're gambling, I'm throwing everything on 13 black on the roulette. Remember, you heard me say this. I've said it numerous times. Look, come. Listen. Remember, I said this, yeah? Brazil are winning the 2026 World Cup. There's too many stars aligning. Casemiro's back in and doing his thing. Martinelli's starting to actually have decent decision making outside the boot, crosses and whatnot. Jesus is back in. Cunha is back in. Brazichillo, we're doing. Vinicius is local. Rodrigo is local. Things are happening. Remember, I told you this. And remember, I also said, yeah, I'm not saying Jamaica are going to win the World Cup, but they're going to beat Portugal. And I know they haven't qualified. You got to get through Congo, Mama Nangai, all that kind of crap. And we got to beat, who is it? New Caledonia, bro. We're pulling up and taking over. Remember, I told you this year, Jamaica might not get out of the group. We're going to beat Portugal. But it is 1-0 at this moment in time to Manchester United against Fulham, courtesy of Casemiro, people. But where were we in the chat, man? It's their time. Now, England are winning the World Cup. I'm not even English. Nah, they always find a way to fuck it up. I hope so. It either's got to come home, forward to Brazil or forward to Jamaica, innit? And then we have process of elimination. But England always find a way to fuck it up, bro. And Tuchel gives me a lot of hope because I do think he's a bit. By the way, the manager of Fulham, Marco Silva's been booked. Tuchel gives me a lot of hope because obviously he's a better manager than Southgate. But at the end of the day, yeah, when I just remove it and look at it without emotion, nobody can style Southgate. Cool, we didn't win nothing, but he got to 2 finals in the Euros and the semis of a World Cup. If Tuchel isn't getting to a final and winning it minimum, in fact, winning it has to be it. And obviously, Tuchel's coming into this thing fresh. I know it's still football and all of these kind of things, don't really matter in that regards about club versus country, but you're not working with the boys day in, day out. You ain't got that experience of being at the cup. Obviously, I think with it being played in Mexico, Canada, and America, I think there's things that there's quantifying factors that I will never be able to truly comprehend, like altitude, the weather. I do already think it's already a bias to the hotter countries in the South Americans. I think England gonna flatter to deceive, bro. I do, unfortunately. What favorite will stink it up big time? World Cup, I mean. I got 3. I don't I think, you know what? I think England, I don't want to pour on England's campaign, but I think England are due to have a stinky campaign, like a competition, better yet. Did all right in the last World Cup, did all right in the Euros. I think we're due to have that win, draw, loss type of progress from the last 16. I think we're due to have that. Argentina, are they still going to be hungry? Is it a different dynamic and all of those things? Portugal, I look at it in 2 ways. Are they going to do this thing for Ronaldo? Obviously, I don't want to make it about this year and RIP Jota, but them kind of things drive people on, bro. Like it drives people on. They might want to do it for Jota on top of everything. But then I look at Portugal, I'm not really too sure what to see there. So yeah, I went Argentina, Portugal, England, probably them. Like, admittedly, if I looked at it without bias, I think the favorites, and many of us are probably just going to go with Spain. But I don't even think I don't see a standout. Maybe I'm not in World Cup mode, but I don't see a standout. Obviously, France are littered with quality. We've seen them do this thing. I just wonder because France look like there's a bit of a changing of the old guard. And again, I look at it, this is probably going to be Deschamps' last campaign. So are they going to raise the levels or is it, Carrick should get the job full time? I mean, he's doing his thing. He's been through. He's learned the experience at Middlesbrough. He's complicated the things that need complicating, I feel, with his tactics, and he's simplified the things that need simplifying. And he's just putting people in the right roles and doing the right things. Carrick's a serious gaffer. He's auditioning for it. Obviously, there's a question for Man United because Man United have tried to get the big names, the Louis van Gaals, the Joses. They've tried the new age kind of guys like the nerds of today, like Ten Hag and Amarin. Why not give it Carrick? But I just hope, and this is why, yeah, I know United are just happy to have 2 wins at this moment in time, 3 wins, Amarin gone, basic competencies. But this is why I'm a big fan of, regardless of how teams win, because I do it with my team, you actually need to look at how they're playing because that language around Carrick, if they go and lose the next 3 games, by all means, on one hand, you give a man praise. If you lose the next 3 games, you question mark it. But you know how fickle football is. You win 3, give him the job full time. You don't give him thingy. He loses the next 3, they're going to be onto him. What I would say is you've got a competent man in Carrick. Those above him need to sing from the same hymn sheet. Because I've never quite just subscribed to the idea, even when it was Emre at Arsenal, like it's just, especially in today's day and age, it's just the manager. Like you look at it on the flip side, Pep Guardiola could not do Pep Guardiola things at Man City if they weren't moving above board how they need to move. And I think United need that. I think if I was United fan, I'd say, F it, give it Carrick, man. or Carrick, you've got an audition. Like from well, you do anyways. I'll be on this. If we'll see what you're saying from now to the end of the season. If he bags Champions League, which I actually back Man United to sneak in the Champions League place, as in top 4. I don't think they'll do the 5th thing. It's interesting. Top 4 race will be interesting though, because it's already a battle of the inconsistent in itself, fighting for 4th. I would say if you're Liverpool, because they drew themselves out. But if you're Liverpool, if you're Man United, maybe if you're Chelsea, Aston Villa's made it a bit more wolf. Chuck Wheezy. Can't lie, man. His end product's been dead today, man. That's the only thing I see from Fulham. They have shown they can break very quickly, but other than that, it's not been good enough. Remember Emre's unbeaten run with us. The style of football we played was so poor and the underlying numbers extremely poor. One of the toughest times for me on YouTube. People. Because, again, people weren't looking at the eye test. Because even me, at the beginning, we're doing our thing. And granted, during the, 20 games? Obviously, you're going to have games where you were just shit and you've won. But I had to question my own logic, because I used to say one thing I rate about Emery, he changes things in the second half. And then I saw him doing it too much. So I thought, are we necessarily starting in the best vein if we're having to consistently do that? Probably not. But the straw that broke the camel's back, when we came back from behind against Cardiff, that's a ball into Embuemo. No, it's not. What do I know? It's into the hands of Bird Leno. I never liked Leno as Arsenal keeper, but I just think he's been one of the best keepers we've had during the Emirates era now. Raya's better than you, though. Raya's better than you. Emi Martinez for the FA Cup's better than you. Ramsdale better than you. Other than that, your top 5, we've had some shit keepers in the Emirates era. And one thing I'll give Leno, I remember we used to get drummed in like 3-4-0, and I would still have you as my man of the match 9 times out of 10. I just think he was a bit spoiled, a bit of bussy. But yeah, the eye test is important. But when Carrick took the job, United can't. I guess we're being a bit dumb, but mathematically they can win the Premier League. Like, they're not going to win it. You're not in any champions. You're not in Europe. You're out the FA Cup. You're out the League Cup. You weren't involved in none of that. All you can do is get top 4, style of play, and just get back. It's more of a coaching job, isn't it? And if you're doing your thing from a coaching point of view, it's calm. Like, I hate to be that guy, but you see me say it before. In terms of English coaches, Carrick's up there. And I don't like to be that guy. He knows the club and all of that, but he does. I think that's kind of outdated rhetoric, because whether you was a player, Man United, didn't it? Like, the club. And if you didn't, if you was in another country, you don't need to have had any history of United to know it's the biggest club in the land, to know the situation they're in. But what I would say is, I do think generally there's some interesting managerial moves in the summer, man. Like, Maresca's probably going to rock up somewhere. Who else is there? There's a couple, Matt. Glasner is going to be up there. It's up for United fans, because let's just say Carrick, they get top 4, style of play, all the problems that Amorim was showing. He's not like Carrick might have. Every manager's got their own issues, so he'll have his own new issues. But all the evident areas he's addressed, they've got top 4. And let's just say I don't know, man. Luis Enrique's been linked with a move. Maresca's been about. Glasner. If you're a United fan and Carrick done all of that, would you say, yo, keep him, or Luis Enrique, Glasner, insert any other manager that's got a bit of clout here? Do we go down that route? Because again, it's not just about when everything's great. It's about when United have the wobble, when Carrick has those issues. That's when you learn a lot about anybody. That's one thing where I thought, you know what, Arteta, I'll give you a bit of a blind, because one of the best things you showed me what you wanted to do defensively when you had Mustafi, Socrates, all them kind of man. You showed me how you wanted to defend. You showed me how you wanted to press. You showed me how you wanted to play out from the back. And I could evidently, I think I could evidently see what you was doing. The players weren't levels. Like, you're trying to play out from the back with Socrates. He ain't got that in his locker, in it. It's as simple as that. Hit the likes if you haven't. Emre to United. Emre's another one. I don't know, man, because you got a sweet gig at Villa, And Emre's done a lot. He's managed some big clubs. He's been about in the game. He's a serious gaffer. But, it didn't last for you long at Arsenal. It didn't last for you long at PSG. Obviously, it might not necessarily last long for you at Man United, provided things go left. You've been linked with Real Madrid. We know how the Real Madrid thing goes. That's a ball from Maino. Just can't find Bruno Fernandes. You know how it goes at the bigger clubs. And you've got almost full autonomy at Aston Villa. They're singing from the same hymn sheet. I think they got rid of that Monchi fella, but they were doing a thing. You can't underestimate that. What I would say, though, if I was Emre, in that, do you think you've taken Villa as far as you could go? Because they're in a title shout. They've been in the Champions League. I'm sure they'd like a trophy or whatnot. do you think all your work is done at Villa? And then at the same time, if you're Una Emre, it's like, to be honest, bro, if I'm a manager, it doesn't matter where Man United are. Like, there's a couple teams you will take the job, bro. Like, Arsenal, Liverpool. Just because people say Arteta needs to get sacked, he gets sacked. If I'm a manager, I'm listening. I'm interested in the Arsenal job. Liverpool, I'm interested. Man United, I'm interested. Real Madrid, I'm overly interested. So whether it works or not, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. And I always think whether you're a footballer going to make moves to another club or you're a manager, if it don't work out, it don't work out. But I'd rather go and know than be on my. I'm being a bit exaggerated, but be on my deathbed and think, oh, you know what would life have been like with that, man? Arteta back three system when he came in with not the best talent. You are right, we saw early on. Random, but if you're a manager today, would you wear a suit on the sidelines or team training gear? I'd mix and blend, man. I'd mix and blend. The suit thing must get long all the time, man. The suit thing must get long. I'd prefer a trackie, but sometimes, European Cup final, well, anything in the knockout stages in the Champions League, anything at Wembley, I'm dripping. But like today, it's a trackie thing, man. It'll be a trackie, I'm not gonna lie. You're brave. DG is a tracksuit manager, huh? Yeah, man, give me a nice little designer tracksuit. If I'm a footballer, I'm a manager, I might as well have designed the thing, innit? Humble trackie, man. Bro, I'm not being funny. Bro, if I'm a manager, like let's just say I'm managing Man United or Fulham, I've got so much stresses on my mind. I don't want to worry about what to put on. If you want to get me a suit, then make sure like the club have liaised with the dry cleaner. Make sure it's one of them proper fitted suits where we're looking lit, man. This man wants to manage his side just like a roadman. Joseph, what does that mean? Where did you get that? Roadman, taxpayer, roadman. Tracksuit means I'm a roadman. Let's delve. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? That sounding a bit color coded, don't you think? I mean, if I look like Michael Carrick, would you say that? Do you give a manager a tracksuit or a suit on FM? I think currently it's a tracksuit, but it's been a suit. Emre can't really lose at Villa. The expectations are realistic. Emre does his thing when it's the underdog thing. Like that's why he's a cup manager. Respectfully to him, I know he did his thing at PSG, and obviously he's a tactical guy, but he excels when like Champions League isn't a minimum requirement of Aston Villa. It's you done that. Obviously, the fans. I'm not saying the fans and the people above Emre ain't sitting there and going, I've got a good team. We've been sniffing. Here, get Champions League. It's different at other teams. And I'll always have admiration for Emre because honestly, I'll always admire you. They say in life, avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Yeah, he stepped into the Arsenal job after Wenger. That's like David Moyes after Sir Alex Ferguson, or in hindsight, Slot. But whoever's going to be there after Klopp or whoever's there on the Pep, whether it works or not, bro, the first man through the door on a move normally gets hit up. So I'll always respect him. And let's be honest, obviously Arteta and Emre's situations are different, but one does, to be fair to Emre, whether you deserved it or not, when you still should have, like, what you wanted, you wanted Zaha and you got Pepe. You still should have got more out of Pepe, but Arteta gets what he wants 9 times out of 10. The club was, the players were on a joke thing. The club wasn't, there was problems above board, let alone Emre. So there was a lot to do. Smith Rowe, walk on. Come on, Fulham. Ahmad, he's going to skin you, Robertson. He's been skinning you all game. Don't dive in as a fullback. You sold yourself and he skipped past you. And you came back for more. Ahmad's good, man, but are we going to talk about his numbers? It's always talking about Saka's numbers till we rise up Cole Palmer's and Ahmad's. Bruno Fernandes, Cunha, Bruno. Ooh, lovely flick. Not enough on that flick. Smith Rowe, come on, man. I've seen you score from outside the area here. Chuck Weezy. Not seen enough from Iwobi on the ball, Smith Rowe on the ball, Harry Wilson on the ball. Jimenez is there. He also wanted Zonny and Maguire. Arteta is world class at selling a vision. That's what you need to get time and resources. Long overcoat looks like a Sherlock Holmes thing. I'd rather keep on the Goose Parker. Marco Silva's doing his thing. To be fair, Maguire for at the time was 35, 40 million. Wouldn't have been that bad, but a year later, 80. Yeah, they shagged them still. Emery is their best underdog manager, but when he ain't, it's a different story. See PSG when he lost the title to Monaco and top 4 lost and Europa League final with us. To be fair, though, I'll always say, I think Arsenal players let Emery, and like in that Europa League final, they let the fans down, they let themselves down, they let the gaffer down because Emery, that's Emery's thing. I get you to the final, and I do think if a man gets you, if Arsenal get to a final, obviously tactics, all of that jazz plays a part. But brother, you're in a final. And losing the final is one thing, but losing it in the manner we did and like that, shout it will, because you're the only one I didn't have smoke for. You went out like a smart Spartan. Everyone else was on the joke team. So I'm on to you for that. I do think he lost us the top 4 in the league. And I just think Emery used to do too much madness, man. Like my last straw with Emery is, I can't for the life of me. I want to say Fulham away. Yeah, I could be wrong. God, wallahi, God, strike me down if I'm lying. Yeah, any Arsenal fans, do you remember when he put Mesut Ozil and Mkhitaryan as wingbacks? You're smoking food, bro. You show me you're not on it. And another thing I liked about Emery is he tried to get to grips with the culture immediately. Like he was learning English immediately, and then the good evening thing, which is a bit of banter, started in good jest. It became a stick to weighing with, and you always used to think, hold on, fair enough, his English might not be the best, but it's not the worst. It's like a 7 out of 10. And not only that, my man probably speaks Russian, obviously Spanish, English, French. You can't mock someone if you could only speak one language. And I think the media did kind of do that. Like, it's clearly a very intelligent man. You're boying it. I'm on the black shirt, black slacks, white trainers thing, not too formal, not too casual. Yeah, brother. Other finals, a suit. I'll wear what Arteta wears and a suit in the FA Cup final. Yeah, but why would you hide? I would never hide from the Real Madrid job. Why would you hide from it? It's Real Madrid. Because I honestly, if Real Madrid gave me the job, like for argument's sake, I'm a manager, I'd look at it 2 ways. Like, I'd genuinely look at like, what's the worst that can happen? I get sacked. I knew what time you slide know what time it is going to sign in for Real Madrid. I got Real Madrid on my CV, and ultimately life goes on, bro. Man that have been sacked at Real Madrid, they find other jobs. Like, I've managed Real Madrid. If it don't work, it don't work. But what if it does? Because if I want them the Prem or the Prem, if I want them the La Liga or the Champs, I might leave. But even Real Madrid, man, they got to get a hold on the players. You've had an old school manager in Ancelotti, not been happy. You sacked him. Obviously, he's won stuff there. You got a new man in Xabi Alonso, not happy, sacked him. Then it's the players, then, isn't it? Because you've gone for 2 managers opposite end of the scale. Obviously, Xabi Alonso is still in the elementary stage of his career, but he has done stuff. Got to a Europa League final, invincible with Leverkusen, must have picked up a German cup or 2. I don't need to sit here and tell you what Carlo Ancelotti's given to the game, but people are pissing about. Real Madrid is meant to be a privilege. People are acting like they're doing them a favor. So yeah, man. Plus, Carrick was part of an extremely successful team at United. That counts. It does count, but how much though? One thing about Leno, he never ever publicly complained about losing his spot to Ramsdale, and never dissed us like Martinez does. Man was doing interviews every week about it. He was vexed, man. This is a waste of time. United found their way to play back to counter-attack and quick attack. Rodgers is so good at football. We need this guy in the summer. Rodgers and Alvarez should be our only target. The dream is free. The hustle is separate, man. 21 games and we lost at Southampton away in the rain. We need a top 5 race next week, especially as Liverpool have to win it. All ball into the box. I think this will be the most competitive World Cup because of the quality of the top nations, to be fair. It should be. And there's more games as well. Be interesting. I'll be real. The last World Cup, arguably, collective quality, like entertainment, the strength of the sides, what was going on in the games, the drama, even the flipping final, bro. Like, Mbappe arguably could have been man of the match if they didn't win. In my 30 years, that's got to probably be the best World Cup. I'd still give it 2002. I don't know if there's nostalgia. But why I give it to them is the last couple of World Cup, like France were head and shoulders. When they won it, France were head and shoulders above everybody. Spain as well. Argentina, clearly. I must admit, they're en route to Argentina winning the World Cup. I'm not saying there's a conspiracy or they didn't deserve it. There was a number of dodgy decisions in games. In that final, definitely when they played Holland, but take nothing away from them. I just feel collective quality. Football owes Neymar a World Cup. Make sure you're there. 2026, Brazil are the winners. You're going to see Martinelli with a Champions League, Premier League, and World Cup drip on his neck. Crazy. There's been 4 shots from Fulham, 3 shots from Man United. United have had 3 shots on target. Fulham have only had 1. So, yes, a low-key affair. To me, Fulham, you look like you know what you're doing when your goalie's got the ball and you get into defense and somewhat in midfield. That midfield and ultimately attack, not seeing anything in this opening 38 minutes, people. If you haven't hit the like button, what we doing, mods? Wake up. Everybody wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. We need you. Cassage, I remember when some Arsenal fans wanted him. Spain or England are my favourites. Bellingham got injured. Damn. You got so close last couple tournaments and you have a real manager now. Yeah, but Tuchel, obviously, great tactician. I like the difficult decisions he's made. I like a lot of what he's doing for England. But at the end of the day, you're an international manager virgin, isn't it? You've never beat in the World Cup or Euros. I don't know what you're on. I don't know how you're going to navigate that tournament. because it's not like the Prem one size fits all stuff. I do wonder how much do you really know your team? Some man are going to be calling up players. Obviously, you need to find balance, but some managers, they're going to call up players they've been working with for years. They know how they operate. How many training sessions realistically have you seen with these boys? How many plans do you have? Like your plan A, this is how we're going to play, the pivot away from that. Are you going to find the balance of, picking up? Because you do need to call up players on reputation and players on form. Are you going to find that balance? What weapons are you going to bring? Like, I don't know. Ollie Watkins, he might not play no part of the majority of the World Cup, but there might be in the knockout phases. It's not happening for Kane, or it's happening for Kane. We need to throw someone else on. Are you going to bring Ivan Toney or him? Because I do see a lot of players that are kind of similar, if that makes sense. So I don't know, man. There's too many unanswered questions. United 1, hate watch 0. I'd said forget the hate watch today, man. United are short-sighted. They were their socks on their socks. We used to sing that in the early 80s. Being a kid was fun back then. Big up, love Arsenal, hate the ops, man. Man said 80s, love Arsenal, hate the ops. How old are you, bro? Big up yourself. Strand Larson to take medical today before joining Crystal Palace from Wolves. Striker in process of finalising a proposed 4.5-year deal with an option to extend. He looks like he's always been on the move. Wasn't he close to going to Newcastle last year? Remember when that Wolves defender choked Havertz and he did that poke to Jesus in his behind? He never got booked for either. Weirdos, man. Bro, you're telling me Cronkies ain't got peace to get VAR to look at our things. Trust. He needs to. He gets the ball well before he goes through Cunha. Never a pen. Harry Wilson would be a good squad player for most teams, even us, but I'm sure he wants consistent game time. If we never had Noni, I'd be on it. I don't want any more hot and cold players. Big up Harry Wilson. Maybe the pennies dropped and he's a baller, but how many times has he performed like this? Had he had a season like this? I think I've got too many guys that there's too many of my attackers with ifs and buts. Like if this one had decision making, if you platform this one. I know that can be said for all players, but that was something I wanted to address. Free kick to Man United. That was something I wanted to address in the summer, man. I know what Dons are on. And if I'm honest, I more so think Gyökeres and Zubamendi are level raisers in Europe. Ever since Kenny Ken said that, I've been taking it in. Eze, I don't know why he's rubbed out. I don't know, man. I just hope everything comes together for Arsenal, innit? Like, collectively, we got up the gears. My individual attackers, like Gyökeres is in a really good moment. Great form at the moment. Continue that, my brother. Because if I'm honest, the tools we got available this year, you lot have shown me 4 or 5 games you're on crud. So, Trossard, I need that purple patch. Gyökeres, continue. Havertz, we're getting to that stage where you normally stand up to be counted. This is what we got. This is the goal we've got to achieve. Let's go out there and do it. Man United have a free kick, people. They're about to make it 2. There you go. Oh, the camera done me there. I thought they did. Jimenez hooked that. How old is Jimenez, man? He must be getting old a bit. If I'm Wolves, I'm trying to get him to come back in the Championship. I was speaking to a Leeds fan yesterday. I was like, I don't want to speak from a position of privilege here, but how does it feel to actually get relegated? Like, not on a boying thing, but like, how does it feel to actually, like, the last day of the season, like, do you sit there and go, oh, man, I'm not rolling here next year? It's 40 games next year. Do you know what, though? If I was a team that gets promoted and gets promoted and relegated like a yo-yo team, I'd obviously want stability in the Prem. But I was speaking to this Norwich fan once, and I won't say he changed my perspective. But at first, I laughed at what he said, and then I actually, you know when you laugh at someone, you shouldn't laugh at people. You know when you laugh, and you actually deep what they're saying, and you're like, I don't hear it, but I hear it. He was like, I would get more pleasure out of the excitement of, like, when we're in the Championship, we're trying to win the Championship, so that means we can actually win a league. And, like, if not, we're fighting for the playoffs, and then the playoff dramas, and then obviously the jubilation if you get promoted, and obviously it's heartbreaking if you lose the playoffs or don't get promoted and win the league. The excitement with the relegation battle versus just stability. Because I do think you get to a point, and I know it's easier said than done, but, like, the Brentfords and definitely Brighton. I mean, it's a food chain in football, innit? No matter how many ballers Brighton get, it don't matter what moment Chelsea are at in it. Man are going to want to go over there. People are going to want to go Arsenal. People are going to want to go Liverpool, yada, yada, yada. But I just feel when you lot sell all these players for 30, 40, 50, sometimes 100 million, plus you get the money from the Premier League, you've got stability. Do you not start thinking, yo, like, what if we hold on to 1, 2 of these players, bigger squad? We might be able to do something in the FA Cup, in the League Cup, maybe qualify one time for the Champions League. Maybe you might even get in Europa League where you need a bigger squad. I do wonder. Especially Brentford. Brentford are one of the best run clubs in the league. Immediately one of the best run clubs in the league. Because I know Arsenal is different, but if Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool, if they all lost their manager, like right now Arteta's the guy or whatever, if they all lost their star manager, their club captain, and their star man in Embuemo, like if that was all relative to the top 6, they'll crumble, bro. No one ain't whispered a word at Brentford about Thomas Frank. I don't think they care about Norgard at the moment again. Obviously, Embuemo's doing his thing at United. They've got new guys. One of the best run clubs, bro. And their manager, Keith Andrews, who's obviously a great gaffer, he was their set piece coach. So credit to him for his competencies, but the club as well. Big up you lot, man. Great talking points, man. DG, what do you think about our links to 86 million summer bid for Galer? Links, I think it's wasp, bro. I'll have Galer. But I just struggle. Like, obviously, we bring. I want the Yildiz and the Galers, and you don't know me. Them kind of players, like I'm a Wenger baby. Them guys that can play, like them technical players that can play in bare roles. I want all of them. But and he does have pros, yeah. But like, what does it fix? Beyond the fact that he's obviously a good player, he obviously all the compliments I could give him. He's obviously a good player. Like, what does he fix? Because obviously you're going from Real Madrid, where you're a little man, respectfully, like you do your thing, but you'd have to be one of the main tugs here. Cool, you've got him as a Odegaard. It sounds great, but like you don't fix my left wing. You don't really fix things. So if you're gonna spend 86 million on that, we'll go for the left winger. Me personally, I think we need a midfielder or two. I wouldn't be against another defender, arguably another versatile one. Like, can you play right back and right centre half, or can you be like Timber and Tommy and just sort out the whole thing? I'm really reaching with this, but I'm not gonna force it. But I wouldn't mind a better backup goalie, man. I don't trust Raya, man. He's cool. I ain't got no smoke for him doing his thing, but I don't trust. I think he's shaky, man. I think in all the moments I've seen him, whether he's got a clean sheet or not, he's booky, man. Marcel's actually toxic. Clearly, anyone that drinks this amount, clearly. Can't wait for the next league game. We'll be there, beat Sunderland, and Liverpool do us a favour on Sunday. But what if City got on a run, man? What if City bop Liverpool and bop Spurs? I want them in the League Cup. No, I actually want Newcastle in the League Cup final, man. I don't mind City because we can get revenge, but I want Newcastle. I need to stop talking like we've confirmed that we're in the final. We need to obviously play out the 90 minutes. Ball into the box. It's headed on by Smith Rowe to nobody. Goal kick. And that should be, well, no, actually, there's like just under a minute left. He's in my FPL. Oh, no, I swear I got Morgan Gibbs right as well. By the way, Arsenal's under 21s are beating Leeds 4-0 as well, man. Sego, when I turned it off, Sego Jr. was doing his thing. Philogene scored as well. Philogene, Augustine bagged. So, yeah, man. Sego Jr.'s been doing his thing. What was I doing? I lost my train of thought. FPL. Well, I'll go on for my FPL. Hugo Katike, is that you? My dog. 13 points. Rice only got 3. Igor Thiago, Morgan Rogers, Semenyo, Haaland. I need stuff. Rice, you let me down, man. I'm gonna actually stop taking out my FPL because you're not getting the assists anymore. I thought 300th appearance, she was gonna do things. Ahmad sent me shot there. Goes for the shot, deflected, another corner. Surely this corner will be the last kick of the game if the manager isn't. If the ref isn't gonna lock this off. Brentford have gone a goal up. Who bagged for them? Dango. Who's Dango? Oh, shit, yeah. 1-1 in the Forest game. Every game a cup final for us. I'm not even looking at City or Villa results. Exactly. Brentford scored after getting Shida sent off. Not going to lie, I don't think Galer has the physique to play in England, but bring me Yildiz, he's one of the mandem. To be fair, I don't know. I don't agree with that physique thing because there's very little. I hear it. Sometimes you can look at a player and they're mad, not even the height thing, but the height thing could be something, but they're kind of scrawny and whatnot. Fair enough, Odegaard might not be flavour of the month, yeah, but like nobody has, for all his failures, nobody's mentioned his adaptation to the league. Obviously, I'm exaggerating it, but Eden Hazard, Santi Cazorla, these guys were not the biggest and most cumbersome. Like, if you're on it, I think you've got a chance. It's just me with Galeur is like you're a technically proficient player. You're a quality player. You could play in bare roles. I think we should have bought you when you was at Fenerbahce. You provide a lot, but what do you fix? And I mean that by if I look at my strongest 11 in an ideal world, obviously at this moment in time, you've got Raya. In my opinion, you've got Timber. You've got Calafiori. You've got Saliba. You've got Gabriel Magalhaes. You've got Rice. You've got Zubamendi. You've got Saka. Give or take, if everybody's on song, it'd probably be Odegaard, innit? But you've got Odegaard. I would lean towards Trossard at this moment in time on the left, but you could say if you want Eze, Trossard, Martinelli, whatever, you could do whatever. And then up front, Gyökeres. Now I look at how do we improve. I think we could do with another midfielder that's different to both Rice and Zubi, either with an engine or someone that can, on a consistent basis, dictate the tempo. Me, I actually like what we're doing with Zubi. He's getting in behind more, kind of the Declan Rice thing in terms of getting more out of him beyond his traditional kind of six stuff. They're both sixes. One's an English six, one's obviously a Spanish six, but they're like multifunctional midfielders. I need left wing sorted. Semenyo would have been perfect. I need left wing sorted next season. I know we're not going to get well. The market's closed, in it, or it closes on Monday. We need a serious left wing on level raise, serious left. Semenyo would have been perfect, neither here nor there. For me, I know, you know what, if I had to spend peas on something that's not evident, like going against what I think we need, I'm having Galeur. But Crumpty at Bournemouth, man, that's the guy, man. That's the guy, bro. That's the guy, man. That's the guy, bro. Right now, he's good. You can make him a beast, man. Look at the way the way he's finishing as well, like instinctive finishes, bangers, half volleys, can play inside, bro. They spend the peas on that. I'm having Galeur tomorrow, though. Think we'll see Havertz starting in place of Odegaard now. It depends on the game state, innit? Because Arteta said it. And again, I like it, Arteta, because we're trying something different. But he said he's like, the game I expected, bit cagey and whatnot. Spaces would open up in the second and third state. So I think he's talking about like the second half and then the last half hour. There's obviously going to be more space. People are tired. That's where if Odegaard gets assists and has hands in goals like he did, great, yeah. But that's also, I appreciate you, Linz. But that's, you know, yeah, that's his kind of thing. I think Odegaard will start against Chelsea. It'd be interesting to see who starts against Sunderland, because I do think Kai got 45 minutes. What did he get yesterday? An hour. Too much of a, and I do think certain parts he did look a bit tired. You know, he looked like someone that ain't played for time, and there's been 2 games in a week. So I do think it's not that he can't play a part against Chelsea. Maybe that game on Tuesday comes a bit too soon, but then surely in contention with Sunderland, Sunderland going to be missing Granit Xhaka as well. They're going to be missing Granit Xhaka, and they might actually be losing their right back to Liverpool. So yeah. He cooked Odegaard with that answer. Basically said he can't hack it when the temps is high. I hear that. But then, I'll tell you, the guy that's been playing him. Put guys in positions they can thrive and take them out. If for the next couple of games, Odegaard's got to be the guy off the bench, great. Like, it's a long season. We can't have one size fits all. We need to box smartly. Eze looks pissed off. I want you to. You need to be. The toilet versus the cheaters hate along. Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there. We'll be there. I think people are overthinking the Eze, Odegaard, Havertz thing. The point is we have all three and can switch up whenever needed. Plenty of games left between now and May. Please stop crying. You're right, but free Eze, man. I need to see a bit more, man. Come on, man. Eze's too good of a player on much big wages. We made too much of a big song and dance about this for these little idiot 10 minutes, man. Come on, man. And that's my hope. Like, collectively, we need to go up the gears and hopefully these players get their chances and take them, man. Stuart, it's a crime that if they don't credit Noni for that goal, they're horrible, man. United look dangerous from set pieces, but you won't hear pundits say that because it's just us. Noni got his goal and assist, fair play, PGMO. They gave it to him. The goal accreditation panel has adjusted Arsenal's 38th minute goal as a Madueke goal. He's ended the drought. Hazard had a powerful lower body. He wasn't cut, but he was strong. Exactly. That's what I mean. There's a willingness. So I like Gula. I just don't. Where do you fit in? Obviously, there's a lot of games, and you know, there's like we've spoken about with Odegaard, Havertz, and Eze. Nobody's really grabbed that kind of 10, 8.5. So by that logic, he's there. I just don't see what you fix at the point of entry. And I do think with attackers, I would say yes. I'm making that clear, but I do think I was saying this in the summer. I think we've added to it. I do want more inevitability. I want more sure bets. I don't really want I'm a hypocrite because there's exceptions to the rule, but if we're buying players that are fairly established and a decent fee, and they've kind of got some foundation in the game, not some unknown guy from Brazil or lesser known talent, that's cool. I kind of want to know what I'm getting. I want more. I want more from it. I like Noni, but you're a project. It won't surprise me if you score. It will surprise me if you score. It doesn't make sense, but it does. There's too many projecty things now. I want more sure bets, and I know every player is a risk, but still, big up you lot keeping me updated with all the other football, man. We need technical players now. I can't lie. I hear you, but I think we need more aggressive players. You know, like the way the game's going, like need more powerful runners. Like Noni Bayot is one, Saka's one. I think we need that. That's why there's so many reasons as to why Semenyo would have been perfect. Just go find me the next one. I think we need a couple man like that. If it was up to me, I'd buy another striker as well. I fuck with Gyökeres, but if you could get the next Hugo Ekitike, Gyökeres is manoeuvring as part of the squad, we're laughing. Premier League results. I need to go and get a drink as well, man. I'm thirsty. What's going on in the world of football so far, people? I'll take you all the way back to yesterday. Arsenal beat Leeds United 4-0. Bournemouth won 2-0 against Wolves. It was 1-1 between Brighton and Everton. Chelsea came back from 2 goals down. Big up to everyone who was part of that watch along to win 3-2 against West Ham. The best thing about that was the handbags and Adama. Why did Adama Traore? Because what kicked it off, is actually Adama Traore dashing Cucurella. Like, why did he do that? And you see João Pedro, you're man of the match because you got a goal, you got an assist, you rattled all the West Ham, but you were scared for your life against Adama. You defo shat yourself. There's bare skid marks in them boxes. You shat yourself to Debo head loss. But yeah, Liverpool spanked Newcastle 4-1. Shout Hugo because he's in my team. Brentford are currently winning. Apologies, a 0-0 against Villa. And despite the fact that they're down to 10 men, there's also been a red card between Nottingham Forest and Crystal Palace. Nottingham Forest are down to 10 men, but it's 1-1 there. Obviously, it's 1-0 at the moment. Later today, people, we will be watching Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester City. And tomorrow, you've got Sunderland Burnley. Interesting games, man. Big up you lot, man. You lot keep doing your thing. Keep your talking points and whatnot coming. People, let me go and get a quick refreshment and I'll be back. Let's see the goal. Right.
Against this right back, Charlie doesn't
Told you I'd be back quickly, folks. Smash the like button and all those things. Put the coffee down there. This must look so weird. You look looking at my hands. Just my arms. Woo! I'm childish. Smash the like button. Big up you lot for being part of the DG Nation. Wherever you lot are in the world. You lot never let me know where the hell you lot are viewing from, man. And you know what? In fact, that's not nice because whenever the Nigerians are here, they say it. The Americans, they say it. The Jamaicans, they say it. Who else? Australians, they say it. Everyone else, I'm on you. You know what? South Africa slightly as well. Who else? What other countries do I see a lot? You know what? Big up St. Lucia, St. Kitts, Antigua, Barbados. They always say it. Antigua, if I haven't said that. The rest of you need to up your game. Just want to know where you look off or tune in for Canada every now and again. Other than that, crazy works. I don't think I've ever seen Somalia or Ethiopia. Pakistan as well. Can't style the Pakistanis because they do. India as well every now and again. Give it to them. But yeah, if your country ain't been named, boy, you done me dirty, mate. You done me dirty. But yeah, we're back now. DG is never going to live that goal down. All right, Karma, let's show yours. Show yours. Show yours. Show yours. Show yours. Show yours. Ethan, shout out, man. DG phone was buzzing off my phone. Straight on. Yeah, guy, mad. Hey, okay. Where's my phone dinging? Check your messages. Okay. Put that over there, man. Hey, the Super Bowl. Where's the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl again? Is it today? I see an advert. Are we in the playoffs? I don't know. I think this is just a sport advert. He's going to come back and say we're bullying him. Shut up. Top Bin's nice goal there. Oh, shut up, man. Another. Have you noticed, yeah? It's always the youths with long hair. And they're always, there's a common theme now. It's the men with long hair that hate Almighty. Look. Bloody fairy he is, mate. Cut your hair, man, looking like Cucurella and shit. Get the hell out. Revolutionary point. You know what? You're getting thrown in the Marcel, man. You lot go do each other's hair and nails, man. You. I need to remember where I am. It's all love. You need to remember where I am. You almost got me. Odegaard found his role off the bench. Rice and Zubi were just better. Just want Eze starting. I want Eze to get a chance, bro. But I know it's dream chasing. People overthinking the height thing too much. I'm having a Siddiqui from Sunderland, only 5'6", but he's built like a pit bull and can physically bully players in duels. We need that. Eze is good enough to force himself in this team. He's not angry enough. You got to be given a chance, though, man. What's happened here with the Palace and Forest game? Hey, Igor Thiago. What silliness. I'm sure Paul Scholes did that once for Man United. That's a nonchalantly good penalty from Sarr. That's a bad boy pen. I always rate the confidence to do that slow thing. Why did he do that? Why did he handball it? Football's been mad. What happened in the Aston Villa Brentford game? We got Ashley Young in the building, but I like his trousers and I like his crepes. Kills me to say it, but I like Jamie Carragher's drip as well. I'm not going to lie. But Guler can play off the right or in Odegaard's role. 100%. Spurs and City should be a good game. I think City are going to beat the brakes off them. Bring Yandy on Monday. Shout out to the DG community. Glad to be able to discuss ball with genuine ball knowers. Again, we've got great. There's not many of us. We're building. But hats off to you. If you're here, hats off. Even to Marcel and Revolutionary Put. Even the Nitty. See, I even got Nitties that know ball. Crazy works. They've only got one brain cell between them. Probably one tooth in between them as well. But we love them. Bellingham comes off with tears after suffering a hamstring injury. Listen, Bellingham, just make sure at the World Cup. Yeah, another top striker. Yeah, man. If we could just, if you can find me a Hugo Ekitike striker and Jokeres and him are the guys, I think we're cool there. But I know that's dream chasing. Cucurella purposely tried to wind up Adama. He knew what he's doing. Then he won. I actually hate Cucurella, but we actually need a wind-up merchant like that at the Emirates. Hopefully MLS taking notes because he's got that bit of a bastard in him. It's true. Cucurella is the type of footballer who is awful to watch. Can't ball, just runs around kicking legs, and is called world-class somehow. Damn. Don't see Brentford holding this out, but let's see. I'll never forgive City for making me want Spurs to win the game. You lot did that to yourself, man. All right, big up the Irish. Big up the St. Lucians. Big up the Americans. Boston, Massachusetts. I don't have any facts for this, but that just seems like it's freezing. That seems like a cold part of America. See, look, literally 5 degrees Fahrenheit. See, look, Boston, Massachusetts. It just sounds like somewhere cold. Second half soon begin, people. Big up yourself, block of flames. I need the Devils humbled on the Lord's Day. They're not going to get humbled, man. We're just going to have to wait for the right time to strike. Fulham move the ball well, need to be more clinical. The only thing I would say in Man United, just to keep them honest, and I'm sure Carrick and all of them say it, it's still only 1-0. They've been good. They deserve their lead, but it's still only 1-0. We need new bangers, man. Can't be living off this. Upload them. What do you, this is the only one recorded. What, the man think I'm playing Premier League? I bring up Trinidad as well. I wish I could go to Trinity Carnival, man. I'd lose my mind. I don't think I'd want to come back. Oh, man. Second half soon begin, people. I'll get right back to the chat. I just want to make sure we start at the right time. Don't forget, 10 minutes before kickoff for Spurs City, we'll be live again. Come on, ref. Come on. Interesting lineup from the kickoff for United, isn't it? Let me guess. It's going straight back to the keeper. He's going to lump it long, and you lot are going to start from wide to in. There we have it, people, with the second half. Okay, there we have it. Lumping it long. Look, you see the players go from wide to narrow. Luke Shaw wins the first header, to be fair. Harry Wilson flicks it on. Jimenez, Iwobi, Emil Smith-Rowe, man on. Hasn't quite kicked on at Fulham. Hasn't. Super Bowl is next Sunday night. We'll be there. My team's there. Who's my team? Who is there? Big up the Texans. I got great hair texture. I can't help it. I'm not beefing Cucurella, bro. We got nitties who know ball. We got rastas who eat pork and do crack, but they know ball in the chat. And we've got Cucurella, like revolutionary pop Cucurella. Hippie / Cucurella. Xhaka had that for us. But you need more, man. Like, not everyone in the team needs to be a bastard. I wouldn't call Saliba and Timber one, but they're staunch. You can't move to them. Gabriel Magalhaes on that. Lewis Kelly's on that. Rice, the mentality's there. I don't think you can get badded up, but you want to be everyone's friend. Bit too nice from everyone else, isn't it? Really? Another day of snowboarding with DG commentary. Big up yourself, T. Big up the snowboard duns. Nah, I'm beefing you for life, bro. You revolutionary part. What is beefing you? Like, you tried to take a couple inches off, man. Why? Calling man 5'6". Mbappe striker once again. Mbappe bag. Patriots versus the Seahawks. What name shout? Who's wavier? Because I can't lie, I'm going to support the Patriots. That name sounds a bit better. I mean, the crazy part is, technically speaking, Boston and New York just as south as Madrid and Lisbon, but for some reason, way colder than England. America's just a big place. Like, I know America's massive, but it's only when we have these discussions you genuinely deep it. Like, driving from one state to another is a myth. Like, flights, myth, different time zones. Some places look mad cold and then some are mad hot. Yeah, man. DG, since Nacho Monreal left back, have we had a better left back than La Cabra? The bodies of work's not there, but Tierney. Seahawks are better this season. Patriots better history. Fair play. People forgot Siddiqui low-key bullied Zubi and Eze that day. You don't get ratings for bullying Zubi, man. When it's them typical British games, I don't really like Zubi in the mixer. You don't know how much I love Zubi. It's just knowing the players in it, different tools for different whatever. I think when you like obviously Zubi only made the mistake, but the Man United game, the only big game I think I've not been scared is actually City, but that's a chess match. I think you need someone with a bit of an engine, and then you're better off. Zubi, you see how we took off how we brought on Odegaard in the second half. That's with them kind of games. Zubi comes on. Okay, he's found them. And Mbuemo couldn't quite lift it over Leno. Would Mbuemo have been offside? I don't know. Either way, Leno off his line and done very well. Now, we allow the rusters, man, but this one eats pork and does crack. And he's telling me about Jaja and that. Bro, he's nitties, man. Nitties. The Pats ain't ish without Brady. I'm taking Seattle. Do you know what? I like Tom Brady. I always take inspiration from his story, bro. Like, he became the GOAT and they weren't rating this thing. I feel that way. No way Tierney's better than Nacho. I am reaching. Body of work. Monreal's there. Emirates era, Monreal's there still. No one. Body of work, yeah. I think Monreal just steady Eddie, man. Yeah. And I rate Monreal because I remember everyone likes to forget. Remember, he was shit at the start and he patterned himself. That's another guy I have time for. Like, I've always got time for that profile in the squad. I know what I'm getting with you. You're not, obviously, you might shock me, but you're just going to do your job. You're never going to be the biggest shirt seller. You ain't got no extravagant skills, but you just do your job. I think I'm reaching, but then I don't, I think Tierney was better than him. It's just injuries. Tierney might be better than him, but it's not evident. We got to be honest now, though. Timber's better than Sagna. Big up Sagna, but it's time to just, people don't want to be honest. Fulham have worked it well into the box here. Wobie, hit that with your left peg. It Wobie. He makes some good YouTube content, you know. Him, Haaland, I like to see the ballers doing all of that. It Wobie. Or tries to find Chuck Weezy. He does. I tell you what, that's decent. Rey Mysterio, Lissandro Martin is in the right place. First time we've really seen Man United pinned in their own half. Sander Berge. Brady's, what go on, my guy? We saying? Brady's NFL combined report out of college said he had none of the physical attributes required for the league. You see why in life, yeah, don't let no one tell you can't do something, you know. It's always the ones they don't rate, because even in football in today's day and age, you look at Declan Rice, he was released by Chelsea. It was difficult. I know it's not the same, but Eddie Nketiah, he got released, ended up doing what he's doing. You know, I don't know how it works in Brazil, but I think there's a serious theme, because I remember like Martinelli, you can say what you want, but Martinelli, Thiago Silva, it wasn't easy for him becoming a footballer. He's spoken about that. Rafinha, I remember watching an interview with Rafinha. He said he went to all the academies and there's like hundreds of people and he scored like 40th. Dani Alves has a similar story as well. Jesus, you just never know. And more time, like, you know what? You actually, I guess you could only look back in hindsight, yeah. But in life, and football's the best thing. Sometimes you have to admire the process and admire the structure, because maybe if these players had a clean route, they wouldn't be where they're at. It's not the same, yeah. But Harry Kane, you know, would Harry Kane be the same Harry Kane if you was that academy guy that comes through, you start bagging at 18? Remember, he went on some loans. I'm sure Tim Shearer gave him an opportunity. Harry Wilson has a free kick in a dangerous area. It's going to have to be something top draw. I don't personally think this is going in, but if anyone could do it, it's him. Are you going straight for goal? Is there something from the training ground? Harry Wilson goes for goal. I don't think it was the best of efforts. The keepers made it more dramatic than it is. Sander Berge can't follow in. Corner kick to Fulham. I must admit, Lamens made that look way more. He saved it, but he made it look more dramatic than it actually was. He's hit the target, but he's made it look more epic than it actually was. Sander Berge couldn't quite fashion a shot. Kobe Maino's kicked it off a player and it's a corner. You don't really need physical attributes to play quarterback, though. But that's just Razzle. Sports just a funny old game of opinions. Ultimately, you could be the best thing since, like, genuinely, we could all be scouts here. Like let's just say we're all scouts, and well, we're all scouts, and let's just say Revolutionary Pot's the head scout, just to make it easier. Yeah, we all go watch football. We see one player that's the best thing since sliced bread. He looks like Messi, Ronaldinho, all these man in one. We're all saying sign him. What if Revolutionary Pot, who's the head scout, is there, and there's a guy who's fucking shit, he's fat, and that if he decides that's the one, they're gonna go for him. Do you know how many scouts get done dirty? That's why I always try and push back when fans are like, oh, the scouts aren't doing their job. So a lot of the times that's true. Like Man United, scouts are not the problem, bro. They tried to get Caicedo and this one and that one when they were in their homelands, or they never had the clout that they had. Ranić tried to help them. People are not following up on the advice. I could scout and write. It's like scouting is almost like, see, when you're younger and you got the Argos catalogue and you're writing all the things you want. You're relying on your mum or dad, innit? You can write down whatever you want until you're blue in the face. If they're not going to buy it, they're not going to buy it. I've always felt sorry for scouts in that regards. Jamie Vardy, Jogba, Ian Wright. Exactly. Giroud as well. I actually think Giroud's Koscielny as well, but Giroud's story is beautiful, bro. Like, I'm surprised he hasn't sold the rights to his movie. I think he only got scouted at 12. Obviously, he's had to deal with adversity. I remember when he was getting France call-ups, they were cut the track. Villa scored. That's poor goalkeeping. Villa have scored, but that's poor goalkeeping. Poor goalkeeping. I think it's that other guy who scored, the other academy lad. Oh, shit, it's Tammy Abraham. Too many blackies with single blacks. But yeah, Giroud. They criticised him when he was getting his France call up and said he weren't the guy. Obviously, he didn't score in the World Cup they won, but anyone who watched it, you know how important he was for Griezmann and all of those guys. I don't even know now, but I'm sure he's one of the, if not France's top goal scorer. Won the French league as well with Montpellier. Once that got criticised at Arsenal, won shit. Went Chelsea, won shit. You know, I'm sure he just had a great career. Puskas Award as well. You know what? I saw on TikTok, and I don't know if it's true. You see the scorpion kick that Giroud scored, that won the Puskas? Apparently, that never won goal of the month. Crazy how things work. It will be offside, surely, Cassandra. There's been a reaction from Fulham, but it's dead. Is the offside flag gonna come? Okay, I don't know. I'm a bit baffled. So is Man United's players. Cunha lumps it forward, and indirectly, the pressure from Fulham's going to stay here. Okay, Chuck Weezy, poor from him. Smith Rowe playing within himself, man. Kobe Maino's done brilliant to find Mbuemo, who's pulled up wide. There's no reinforcements. He's going to have to do it himself. The one thing I'd say, I think Mbuemo's been a success at Man United, but I haven't seen the Mbuemo kind of goals I've seen at Brentford. Cunha. Can you not hear the cats? You better not be trying to creep up my window. It looks like people are fighting. It sounds like cats are fighting. Oh, they are fighting. I bang him. Hey, the black cat's getting tumped in. You're not man. The ginger cat is moving to you. What are you doing, mate? That mad. You that shit in the next person's garden, man. Kobe Maino. There's a baller in Maino, man. I feel sorry for him like I felt sorry for Ahmad because you lot have to make up for lost time. Like Ahmad was getting rubbed out by Ten Hag. Maino was getting rubbed out by Amarin. And on one hand, that's going to happen. Man United could be in here. Is there a second? Oh, the lot's cutting on his right peg. Check 40's DG. It will be. This too passive. Where's the Brazilian winger, that Kevin or whatever? They need some, like, bro. It's too pedestrian, this Fulham, man. Like, the game's been played at walking poison. And to be fair, it's to the point where if I'm Carrick, I tell Man United, stop fucking about. Go get a second. Because we see it all the time in football. It always just say it's one chance to flip this. And here comes the second. Cunha, bad boy goal. Bad boy goal. Here comes the second. And he's dancing again twice in a week. PTSD. Cunha's bagged. And Mbuemo is stiff in it. He tried to get involved. That's the other side of the genes shagging you. Ahmad adding the style. That's a serious finish. Very serious finish. And you know what? To be fair to Cunha, I know Man United fans have been critical of him. So to score twice in a week. And this is how funny football is. He scored twice in a week. Jokerez has scored twice in a week. I told you, like I love a hate watch as good as everyone, but it's not a hate watch thing, man. Fulham are not going to be on nothing. We'll get United. It just won't be today. Don't worry, soldier. We'll get him next time. Mateta undergoing medical ahead of a proposed transfer from Crystal Palace to AC Milan. Agreement in place between clubs for 28-year-old France striker to join Milan for a price in excess of 30. You know what? Big up Palace, yeah, but this is how dark football can get, you know, because just a few months ago, they won 2 trophies. Eze's gone. Looks like their manager's going to go. Star striker's gone, or striker that he is their star striker. But I remember when Mateta was rubbed and like the manager gave him a new lease of life. He's going to AC Milan. Gurhi's obviously cut. I don't know if Adam Wharton will go this summer coming, but you'd imagine he could. Like he will be someone that's linked. So yeah, confidence in football is a mad thing. Confidence is the most underrated aspect. I think people don't deep psychological things. Look at Florian Wirtz. He's never like that's one player I've backed. I've said I enjoy the hate watching, yeah, but he's not that dead. Like it will work out. I don't think people deep the psychological factors, bro. Anyone that signs for Arsenal right now, signs for Man United right now, you're joining the club at turbulent moments where there's anxiety, people want to win stuff, there's things going on. Liverpool, you have to give a bit of the new signings tax as well. The shirts are heavy. And also with footballers, sometimes you don't know what's going on in a man's life. You know, sometimes their form could be rubbish for face value reasons, but you don't know. In the same way, all of you lot and myself, when it comes to content, people could die in your family. Mad things can happen. You still got to kind of get on with it. Sometimes we're not privy to these things, but sometimes people need to take in the psychological aspects. Why do you think you see some footballers who we don't rate under one manager, baller, the next one, meaty? There's all those kind of things, man. In 2 years, Palace have lost Elise, Eze, Mateta, Gurhi, and their manager, Pete. It's Pete. I back them to rise again, though, man, because one thing I like about them, they take chances on the players in the championship or players that are decent, but nobody's sniffing around. Bit like Bournemouth, that Ryan fella's a baller. So is Krupti. Oh, they'll be. It's dark. I think, obviously, if I was a Palace player, to lose Elise, Gurhi, Eze, Mateta, that's an L. I want it replaced. I am a bit nervous because I would be thinking if I'm Adam Wharton, oh, you know what? Within the next 2 years, if not this summer, the summer of 2027, I'm gonna look to keep it moving. But for me, it'd be the gaffer. It'd be the manager leaving. Be the one I'd be like, oh, what we doing here? Because who comes in? They'll get a good manager. It's Crystal Palace. They always fall on their feet. But like, who are you gonna get? Damn, didn't realize Mateta was already 28. That's why I don't advocate him wanting to go to AC. I'm not against him wanting to go AC Milan. But mid-season is horrible. What's going on here? Okay, Bailey's been fouled. Why are they showing this replay in the Aston Villa game? Aye, Bailey, baller. Aye, he shegged it. He put the ball back on the pitch. But yeah, confidence in football is very underrated, man. Man said cat stream, you're going mad. I don't like cats. Dogs over cats every day of the week, man. Cats are meaty. Like, why would you want a cat? They're not gonna back the beef. They're gonna scratch you. They're gonna be mice in your yard. At least a dog's gonna do bare annoying things, but at least a dog actually like a dog. I need to get a dog because I always say if you want flowers, wait till you're dead. If you want loyalty in life, get a dog in it. Dogs just want to be with you for the sake of it. Dog's the most loyal thing in this world, but hey, nothing's more loyal than a dog. And I'm not even a dog fan like that. I want a pug as well, man. I just find them so stupid and cute, like this. And I watch them TikToks where people rage bait them. Do you know how much fun I get by pissing off my pug? Like there's one I watch, like the woman, like the pug will be here, the woman just leaves her hand there, and the dog just starts barking at her hand. Like they're so stupid, it's cute, man. Salute DJ and the Nation, Sunday service, Sunday surfing. Big up yourself. Oh, you're a twat for your display picture. Don't worry though, man. Mating. We'll be back to hate on United. Today's not the day. Aye, delivery. Kassan, just evade Smith Rowe. If Smith Rowe scores, I'm leaving with something. Aye, Smithy. You're not serious, man. Big up yourself, mister. Love for the super chat. Cats don't snitch. Cats are horrible, but I rate the gigs cats get because cats have mastered the art of getting loving families. But they don't even like humans, bro. Don't even like humans. They cannot give Carrick the job after what I've seen. That's how. What? Carrick ain't showed no negatives. That's harsh. What's Carrick done? Ahmad. Poor from him, really. I remember you lot used to gas this Robertson fella. You lot used to gas this Fulham left back to me. You lot used to gas him. He ain't been bad, but I just want to know. I have a cat there, just chill, just dog propaganda got to you. Fair enough. What beef has it back, though? What is it back? Apart from vomiting on your carpet in that. Dogs are dependent. That's the biggest difference between the two. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's a myth. Cats are actually very loyal and sociable. Man, get them cats out of here, man. And Anthony Robertson, not heard his name for a while. DG, who do you think will become the next permanent Madrid manager? I don't know, I'll be real. I don't have a clue, man. Everybody and their dogs is ironically getting linked with it. Emery, the latest name. I don't think they'll keep Arbeloa. I mean, Luis Enrique snaked Barca as a player. Will he snake them as a manager? I don't know, man. Zidane said, I don't want to go there. I want to do the France thing. They're linked with Jurgen Klopp. Like I saw with Wenger, like I saw with Alex Ferguson, like I no doubt we'll see with Pep, yeah. You see when these managers leave their managerial jobs, whether they've been a success or not, and then you see them like being a pundit or whatever, they look like their skin is glowing. They look fresher. There's more life. Why? Because being a manager is stressful. And if you're Jurgen Klopp, you've done the stress of Liverpool and all the others. Like Real Madrid's a team that if they come calling, you can't. It's not that you can't reject them, but you might. There's a bit of stress there. DJ, you scared of dogs? No, I used to be, but nah. I've been bitten by a dog still. I've been bitten by a dog in Jamaica. Should have listened to my aunt. He said, don't run. I ran. After that, I ain't ever ran again. I'm not scared of dogs, but I am scared of certain dogs because I'm not going to lie. I always think German Shepherds are racist, but like it's the owners. The owners make certain dogs tapped, like too tapped. It all depends on the owners because like where I live, I've told you like this before, there's a massive Akita. Massive. Like if you see it, you'll be so scared. But it's so calm. Like it walks to the park by itself. The owner, it will talk by that, and it's just so it just understands what's going on. Equally, I hate to see owners. You see when you see some people walking a dog, but it's like the dog's walking them. Like sometimes I see these little small guys and girls, you got the big ass dogs, and you can't regulate. I actually think it should be law to get dog trained because I think everyone can have a dog, but not everyone should. Smith Rowe surely fouled their free kick. Not everyone should have a dog because then what's going to happen? You don't know how to regulate your dog. You making it mad. It's going to go bite someone. The dog's going to lose its life because obviously it's going to get put down when it's just an animal. You're making it mad. That's the one thing that breaks my heart though, man. You see, like every now and again you'll be on the news or whatever. Like I think in America, I don't know what dog it was, but like there was this, it was in a park. The dog's just basically bit into this little like 3-year-old girl's face, like bitten, and thank the Lord, that there was some guy, I don't know what he did, but he done, like, I watched the video, he done some punching thing, and the dog came, the dog got off, but see what I'm saying? It's dark. Free kick to Fulham. DG, what happened to Sesko? He's just not getting any game time. True, but right now, it's like what I asked with Arsenal. The main thing is just 3 points. It's facts over feelings. Right now, the team works better without Sesko from the start, isn't it? I'm sure he'll get his opportunities, but right now, this is what's giving United balance. This is what sees them about to, what's this, 3 from 3 now for Carrick? So that's 9 from 9. If it ain't, it's a bit of a double-edged sword, because if it ain't broke, sometimes you have to fix it, a bit like what we're seeing at Arsenal. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Harry Wilson, this is a free kick in a better position. Oh, Jimenez fancies it. Meaty, no handball shouts. Follow-up effort. That is that offside? If that is not, that's Kalas from Man United. That's the worst thing Man United have done today. I mean, you know what? Cuenca, who's been in the wars today and probably could have given a penalty away on another day, has pulled Fulham back in with a shout at the very least. And now Fulham have to ask themselves, would you rather lose 2-1 or 3-1? Big up that guy that I was on TalkSport with. He was giving me the biggin as an Arsenal fan about Fulham. Allow me, Chichi. That's Kalas. He's onside. There's a touch of fortune without it's trickled through to Cuenca, but Kalas from Man United. Kalas to give the free kick away. Kalas, the defending is static. I can't lie. That's the worst thing United have done today. There's a touch of good fortune. That's Sunday League-esque. Both in how the ball's gone in the back of the net and also the others. I can't imagine VAR has a look at that. Oh, they're having a look. I think he's on. They're saying possible offside. The spirit of Alex Ferguson is alive and strong, man. Oh, that one you look off, you know. I think you're off. Yeah, you're off. Why are you? I don't know, man. Because I didn't think you were. Some of the images, it looks like you are. I think that's going to get chalked off. Terrible free kick from Jimenez, but I guess it all worked out to a degree. Are they even having a look at handball? That's not handball, mate. See, that angle, I don't know. It looks off. It don't look. I don't know, man. I don't know. But if it's coming from a Man United player, like, it has to stand, surely, no? Where? Rottweiler's my favorite dogs. I don't think I have a favorite, but big them up. Get in. Nothing fortunate about it. DG, goal of the season. United about to crumble. Tranquillo, because he's about to get chalked off. Pardon me. Cats can choose to be arseholes at any given moment. You never know. Don't ruin it, VAR. DG, my cat is currently sleeping on my lap. All right, you got one of the good ones. With the large breeds, there should be a training requirement, in my opinion. Too many people have badly or this is revolutionary. That's what I'm saying. Should be. Absolutely should be. Has to be, man. It's irresponsible not to. Big up KJ. Used to breed dogs. The Bordeaux's proper loyal guard dog. Even that, like, again, TikTok is. I keep saying TikTok. I can do a lot of doom scrolling. There was a guy, like, he professional dog trainer. He was like, I personally don't sell to footballers anymore because footballers, like, if you're buying, he's got all them canines and all that, but he's like, if you're buying these dogs, it's a lifestyle. You have to look after it. You have to do things, but it's like they want it. They want it as a fashion statement. They quickly forget about it. Like, it's just left to its own devices type of thing. And he says, I don't feel right putting that into the world. This goal's probably going to get chalked off the longer they're checking this. Kevin Slider will now be suspended for Brentford versus Arsenal on Thursday, the 12th February, following a straight red against Aston Villa today. What do you mean? If you die, cats and dogs are the same. They both eat you. Nah, dogs don't eat you. Cats are highly respected in Islam, particularly for their cleanliness. You'll find street cats in Muslim countries who are well looked after. Big up the cats, man. If you get a dog, what are you naming it? Winston. Don't ask me why. Oh. Yep, offside. Goal's been chalked off. Hold your horses. Correct call, to be brutally honest. Correct call. But to be fair, I don't know why that angle looked like Harry Wilson should have just said, F it, I'm going for goal. That looked like a more favourable angle than when he actually had a direct opportunity. If I'm honest. This man believes United escaping their banner era so easily. Dark days coming for United. No stripping, DG. Shut up, Hamzy. Hamzy, no, I'm on you for life, bro. For life, I'm on to you. We don't want no help from the Spuds, bro. You don't include me with that. No shirt, no taking off shirts today, DG. Shut up, man. Lecole could leave in the summer. Probably because he's another one that says, oh, I want to get in the French squad. I'd have him at Arsenal, to be fair. Look at Xavi Simons playing in the Prem versus Champs. Two completely different players. No Van der Ven for the Spuds. Yeah, they're getting battered. Yeah, Madueke's goal does get credited to him. Vert's a baller, bro. And I do think, like, as much, obviously, I do think you have to do better, but maybe I look at it too logically. But if Liverpool were playing well and didn't have all the other problems, excluding Verts, then I'd say, yeah, it's a Verts problem. But Verts thinking up the plays, all them other guys thinking up the plays, some of that tax has to be like afforded to him. I always think good players make it out, but I always think as well for foreign players, the first 6 months, whether they're shit or amazing, I think that makes or breaks you. Because I do think they're obviously told about the Prem, they obviously watch the Prem. I genuinely think the Premier League is one of them where unless you're actually playing in it, like when you're playing in it, you fully get it. So yeah. To be fair, Liverpool did the right thing selling Torres to Chelsea. Obviously, Torres won stuff at Chelsea, but them last 6 months at Liverpool, because he went there in January, right? I'm sure he joined Chelsea in January. He was stinky for Liverpool. And there's almost parallels with Alexis Sanchez at Arsenal, because his last 6 months was stinky. Say, wallahi, Ryan Sesson, you're still about. Smith Rowe, you're done now. Sakarina, Smith Rowe. Is that Kevin? Should have brought him on sooner, man. Brazilian scored Kevin. You allow it because he's wavy, but what's going on here, mate? We're losing receipts in this game. We love football. The game's gone. No Kevin Dino, and then when you type in on Wikipedia, his name's not Kevin Dino. It's Kevin De Mora, the assist. Brazil winning the World Cup. Brazilian came off the bench. You lot call me a man. When Brazil win the World Cup, nobody bread. Nobody bread. We're doing this for Neymar. I've seen the future. Portugal losing to Jamaica, Brazil winning the World Cup. Wes Morgan's the best centre-half in Premier League history. Don't tell me about Tony Adams and Sol Campbell and Rio and Vidic and John Terry. They all did great achievements. Any of their achievements relative to their clubs, greater than what Wes Morgan did for Leicester. Allow it, bro. Hall of Famer, big Wes Morgan. That's a lovely switch of play. Luke Shaw. It's about to be free for them. I can't lie. That's poor from Bruno. You killed Maino. I don't know if it's going to be 3-0. Maino has to get the shot away. The pass is better. It looked like it's about to be 3-0. Spurs lineup. Vicario in goal. Okay. Paulinho, Romero, Draguzin. What? Is that back five team? Gray, Basuma, Gallagher, and Doggy. Yeah, you man are going to get raw dogged. Kolo Punani and Xavi Simons. Solanke. Yeah, Spurs are shit, fam. For City, Donnarumma, Nunes, Kozanov, Gurhi, El Nouri, Rodri, O'Reilly. Mid-rod. Inverted left backs who are actually midfielders get to play in midfield. Where they do that at? Swear down. You can play a young left back in centre midfield. Swear down. I never knew that. Free the guys, man. 3-1 Yeri, 3 Eze, 3 Miles Lewis. Get to that shit backwards, man. Oh, I might sat you on your ass, but ran into people traffic there. The show must go on. Palace might get relegated. Wharton potentially going in the summer. Serious rebuild required. We saying DG stripping for us. Jesse, why for that, man? How's the hate watch going? There's no hate watch, bro. Man, are just watching football. DG see us balling. Man, are calling this balling. Where's the hate watch? Man can't watch football again. You lot are too excited, too horny. Furthermore, we've got 9 more likes till we hit 100. If you're chatting shit, smash the like button. United, you'll have your day, bro. And all of you lot, yeah, just make sure the same energy is there. Change your title. Yeah, as we saying, you finish getting your manicure and pedicure. What do you mean it's changed? It's 2-0 United. So we scored an Olympio yesterday, up the Gunners, big up Noni Matter. Whack that. Shameless. Got to take the cap off, then the shirt. Bro, I like it, man. Even the links would suffice. Savannah cat. What's that? I swear that's the cat that's thingy, innit? That's the cat that's hairless. Yeah, man. Nah, that'd be weird, man. That'd be weird. Imagine you can wake up to go to the toilet in the middle of the night and you see that. Nah, it's weird. Forget the cat thing. And what I do know is Sesko's come on for Cunha. What I do know is if I had a pet, you're not certain areas of my house, you're not coming in. You're definitely not coming in. And big up you lot who let your cats and dogs on your bed. That's safe. That and the sofa. No. That's your chair there. Behave yourself. I saw the Man City team bus yesterday. It took the A5 south of MK because M1 was blocked. Seems like a lot of clubs, like we had some trouble going to Leeds. Seems like a lot of clubs on the like away end are having issues forwarding to where they need to. Big up yourself, Jay the short man. Hey, Jay the short man. There's a lot of short man syndrome slander. Sorry, here. Get onto them. Revolutionary pot don't run. One of these DG. Let me see. Ogati. But he looks like he just woke up, bro. Look at his head. He genuinely just woke up for this game. He probably didn't expect to play. Savannah cat. Not gonna lie, it does look nice. It does. Man, I don't want no cat though, man. Either a dog or a turtle, man. Sesko, you must, you know. You must, you know. What gone for Haaland in his last 6 games? I know what Gyökeres is on. Sesko, you must. My striker back this week. Hey, you know what? Sesko's unlucky with that header still. It'll work out for Sesko. Nah, that's harsh, man. You can't say that's a hilarious miss. That's I like an agenda, but that's an agenda. That's an agenda thing. That's actually a good effort. He's unlucky there. And Buemo. Kobe Mainoo. It feels mad to say Kobe Mainoo's playing for Man United. You know? Amarin tried to done off your dance. Maguire, who needs to be on the plane. The Sandro Martinez. Mainoo. Ogati. I just don't rate Ogati. See, you're lucky. Mainoo's got you out. No, Mainoo can't even get you out of that, bro. Simple passes, bro. Like, simple passes. You all got that 5-foot energy, brother. Liverpool struggle for top 4. You reckon? It's weird, man, because I think Arsenal and City are shoe-ins. I would have said Liverpool were shoe-in. Granted, the last month, like December to now, I'm like, oh, Villa are not going away. I'm looking at the league table. Allegedly, this is all AI. What? So Arsenal, City, let's disregard them and let's just look at third all the way. I think United will do it, you know. But the thing is, I can't go off 3 games. Like, they're doing well. They are playing 1 game a week. I've said before I tipped them as the Black Hole. I'd rather them do it than Chelsea. I'm not even trying to do the whole 5th place thing because it's Bandulu, in it. It's not a guarantee that you're going to be in the champs if you finish 5th. It's 100% likely, but it's Buki, in it. So you got Villa on 46. You got United on 41. Hey, Chelsea. Man United, you went out against Grimsby out the FA Cup. It's all been terrible. Sack their manager like you lot did. Hey, you lot are meant to be title challengers. Hey. I haven't forgot the rhetoric when we drew against you lot. You lot drew yourself into it. You're behind Man United. Cool. Man United have escaped the agenda. Chelsea, talk to me. Because you know you're going out of the cup on Tuesday. But yeah, what? United on 41. Chelsea on 40. Liverpool on 39. Right, Liverpool ain't got 40 points this year. Slightly, you can't. They're probably not going to do it, but Brentford 36, Everton 34, Fulham 34. Obviously, like Fulham, different conversation if they won today. Nobody's really talking about Newcastle stinking up the place this season. Slightly, you know. Slightly, Newcastle getting away with murder. Big up Eddie Howe. 9 L's. 9 wins, 6 draws, a mixed bag. Nobody's really... Fulham... When did Fulham get into 9th? Big up David Moyes. You've been doing your thing. I know West Ham want you back. Liverpool got City next week, but then if they beat City, well, you know what? If you're United got Spurs. I want them to win that, obviously. Fulham's corners come to anything. Liverpool got City next. Ooh. Chelsea got Wolves. You'd imagine that's 3 points for Chelsea. Do we think Aston Villa are getting top 4? Because maybe it's not even an Aston Villa thing. Maybe I'm looking at the Emre thing. I do think Emre, there's always a slug at some point in the season, but has that already happened? Because remember, the start of the season was dead for Aston Villa. Tom Craney, Carney, whatever is coming on for Chuck Weezy within this last 12 minutes. So if I had to do my top 4 today, gun to my head, February the 1st, no order, Arsenal, City. It's techie, man. Because on one hand, I don't think you can rule out Aston Villa, but I do think they're going to... United, I do think United are going to get it, and it's 1 game a week, but maybe I'm doing too much off the last, 3 games. That's not a big enough case study. They've played 24 games in it. I can't be waffling about 3. I do think it's unimaginable Liverpool don't get top 4, but they've drawn themselves out into this, and they've got 1 win in 5. Like, form is temporary, class is permanent and all that, but still. Arsenal, City, Liverpool, United. I'm trying to talk it into existence. Chelsea fall off, but I don't... It's techie, man. It's techie, man, because I can't imagine a reality Liverpool's not there. I don't know, people. I'll be real. I don't know, man. I think third and fourth is up for grabs, and you can say fifth. I'm trying not to even do the talking about fifth. Fifth is kind of irrelevant, innit? If I'm honest with you, like if you're Chelsea or you're Liverpool or you're United, you can't be looking at fifth. You need to be in your minds third and fourth. Fifth, if it gets you champs, great, but that's Banduli. Like you don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know, man. Gun to my head. Arsenal, City. I do think United are gonna get it. United, Chelsea. But I can't see Liverpool collapsing. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. How do I get the follow back, DG? On what? Arsenal, City, Villa, Pool. I hope so much Chelsea knock you out of your own ground. No. United versus Liverpool for fifth. Chelsea will get top four. Arsenal, City, United, Villa. United versus Liverpool for fifth. How the mighty have fallen. Emery will prioritize Europe, so I reckon they fumble top four. Right now, the players want to be in Carrick's good books, but as soon as one gets slighted, watch their season capitulate. I ain't got a clue how it ends. Not even convinced we win it. We're coming for the first, rude boy. We know you're going to slip again. We're going to ride out this new manager bounce to the end of the season. Okay, make sure. Don't run. Arsenal, City, Villa, Chelsea. But these that are top four, definitely. Marder or Havertz for Germany. My guy Havertz, man. Who's getting top four race this season? Chelsea, Liverpool, Man U. Can Villa hold on? I don't know, man. But Brazil need to play 4-4-2 so Endrick and Thiago can start up top. Leon got so many good young players, man. There's 10 minutes left of this game. Fulham, all game to be fair, you put the ball in dangerous areas and it's a good tackle by Maguire. Ultimately, you haven't done anything, innit? Liverpool will struggle for fourth. DG, how do you react if Gyökeres is being benched and stuff, but Sesko, who costs 90 million, is getting benched every week? Surely United fans should be mad. They probably are. So unfortunate if that's a goal kick. Joshua Anderson's header looked like I thought it hit a Fulham man's ankle, but ref disagrees. United fans mad, arrogant. No fan base ever deserved the banner era more. Van de Ven hiding. Who starts at the World Cup for Brazil? Endrick or Thiago? Funny way to spell Gabriel Jesus or probably Richarlison, which tells you the sad state of affairs we're in. Yeah, I'm not convinced by Harry Wilson. You'll get a move, but Mealy, Bruno, that's a ball if it get. That's unlucky. Leno came off his line. That's unlucky. Crumpty Jr.'s cold. United could get second. All right, United getting second. Yeah, United fans, do you think you're getting second? Because I know this is how it starts. This is exactly how it starts. The excitement starts falling in. All right, DM me and follow you back. Raya about to win his third straight Golden Glove. He's on 12 clean sheets, and the next 4 goalies are tied with 9. Stay humble, man. Stay humble. Just keep working. Ryan Sessegnon, one of the original Starboys, released the ball, mate. That's Paul from United. So how's he still got it? It will be. You got to stay on side Jimenez. Sander Berge, that's a good ball. Jimenez, you got to show too much of it to Maguire. You done well to get the shot away. Show too much of the ball. Penalty? I don't know about that. I can't let Maguire's been. I don't know about that. To be fair, United ball watching. Where's your foot? Where is the lot there? I don't know about that. I can't lie. I don't think that's a pen. I knew what Maguire was going to do because he showed him a lot. He's obviously going to slide in. I mean, I guess so, but I'm not sure about that because like it's the follow through. But what's supposed to happen? Obviously, like I don't know. I don't know if that's a pen. Who really knows what? Because on one hand, I think it is. On the other hand, I think it's not. I mean, football fans, I think we've given up on what the hell is a penalty, anyways. Well, I would say if you go to ground, you're playing a dangerous game, innit? And I don't think United will concede 2, but at least it makes for a nervy end. Time for a comeback, Matt. Relax, man. Relax, bro. Relax, man. Villa are currently losing 1-0 at home to 10 men. Brentford, Villa are not a serious team. If Villa don't win, I need to hear bottling shouts. I need to hear all of that. Is Jimenez going to score or miss? I think he's going to miss. I think he's going to try to do them showing off penalties rather than smash it. I think it's going to be an idiot thing. Ref, is keeper on his line? If he scores this, 6 minutes left, I don't think you're going to score, man. You look like you're going to miss. Oi, bad boy pen. Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball, get the ball, get the ball. Pass the ball. Lemens, you're not going to make it because you shouldn't be giving him the ball. You're too much of a nice guy. Oh, great pen. Bro, you should be being a cunt holding on to the ball, bro. Football's losing receipts. There's not enough bastards in the game no more. There's not enough bastards. What do you mean you're just giving him the ball? I don't give a flying monkeys about Man United, but like you should be acting. Come on, boys. Fulham. Nah, I don't care. That's a bad boy pen, though. I'm not going to lie. Serious pen. Bins that lad, didn't he? Yaz, should I still change the scoreline or? Same old United. Always cheating. Boy. If there's any justice, Fulham will get a second. Nah, it's not going to happen. Ref, hello. Because you have had chances, Fulham. You have had chances. Substitution, Mazwari. You know what? I'll give Carrot that. He is proactive. And to be fair, the lot you need to come off because you're too high up the field, bro. You could see that. You probably heard me in the build up to what led to the penalty saying, "Hold your run, Jimenez." Why? Because he's pulled out into that space. Maguire's not aware. That's where his fullback should be. Calvin Bassey. Really? Can we stop pretending Calvin Bassey's good at football like that? Obviously, he's a Premier League footballer and whatnot. Way better than me, but come on, man. Come on, man. I like him. He's unorthodox. He's man then, but come on, man. At the Emirates game behind closed doors, he fractured his skull in a collision with David Luiz. The things that happen to footballers, eh? Don't question VAR, DG. Your school days must have been horrible. Slaphead Maguire is usually good for 2 of those bozo decisions a game. Shouldn't have went to the ground there, man. Raya got more clean sheets than Man United, Chelsea, and Liverpool have Prem wins dark. Hey, run that up. Peckham Reg just watching the score on apps. That's what they do. Man United fans in London don't watch football, man. They don't watch it. They just watch YouTube and say the same things. Kings and queens of barbershop opinions. Calvin Bassey. Sander Burge. I don't like you. Never going to like you. You're not going to make it. Remember some Arsenal fans were skinning out about you for this guy's shit, man. Richarlison doesn't start ahead of Thiago, bro. Be real. Somebody who's not watching Brazil. Somebody who's spoken. You're not watching. Anyone talking about Aston Villa bottling shouts? Where if they're in the title race and we should have kept Emre and all this jazz? Sander Burge. Cassange. Craney. Yeah, Fulham, you not know damn well you ain't getting no equalizer. What I would say, if I was Michael Carrick, why the hell are Man United sitting back? I know there's not long to go, but like, done this a lot in the second half. Why are you sitting back? Ryan Sessegnon's ball. Sessegnon's kept it alive. Ahmed Diallo hooks it clear. Why are they sitting back? Why am I can't lie. If I was Carrick, brother, you lot keep doing what you did in the first half. Why are you not sitting back and absorbing pressure? It don't make sense. I don't think Emre will get sacked, but I mean, I do. If Real Madrid come for him, which if rumors are true, he's gone, man. Why would you not? Sander Burch, you see, he's rubbish. Poor delivery, poor clearance from Shaw, poor touch by Kevin. Horrible. Fulham don't believe, man. Adding 5th to get champs ruins it. We should do a UCL knockout tourney for the last spot. Royal Rumble settings. I hear it, man. Anderson, put it in the mixer, bro. Yochin Anderson should be in the box, not crossing it. Mazwari wins the header. Craney. I don't know why you're not expecting Fulham to consider. I'll give somebody 50 quid if Fulham score, because that's how confident I am that they won't. Sander Burch, Jochin Anderson. It's neat. It's pretty. It's side to side. Cassange. This is where Harry Wilson should be, bro. If anything, you get the ball on this right hand side on your left peg and deliver. Carney, Craney, whatever. Ryan Sessegnon. Don't get excited. You're gonna get excited. I knew it. You're rubbish, bro. Too excited. Lost the ball. And now Sesko's gonna beg one of you lot to foul him. He's done very well there, actually. You want to throw him, but that's all right. And that eats up more time. Decision making. This is why Ryan Sessegnon is where he's at. Decision making is pony. Absolutely horrible. Side note, big up you lot as well, people. 102 likes. Thank you very much, people, man. DG, who's better, Tammy or Sesko? I'd rather Sesko still. I know Tammy's got a better record than that. I'd rather Sesko. I'm not the biggest Tammy Abraham fan. I like him though. Mazwari, Sesko, Mazwari, Agate, hooks it clear. Oh, and that's turned out to be a good ball for Mbeumo. Kassan's getting himself in a mess. Just about gets it to Leno. Don't lump it. Play ball. If I was a Fulham fan, I'd be disappointed with the attackers. They ain't been on nothing today. Leno, Yoshin Anderson, Craney gets out of there. Plays a good ball. Ah, it will be, man. You should be bringing that under. Mazwari, stretch your legs, fella. Fullback Union. I thought that was a Man United. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. I did on time. Where did 9 come from? Man, get this left back out of here, man. Man, Ryan Sessions horrible, man. Horrible, man. Absolutely horrible. I don't know why the super chat's not coming up, but TL, big up yourself. What you said here. Need a draw. Got Rats talking about booking haircuts for that 5 wins you. To be fair, that you needs a haircut, boy. I wonder what he's gonna do after. You know what? He needs to live stream that. He's missing out on the one last little bag. Kevin, hey, tech time, Brazil. Goal! Ay, Brazil! They said the top is not coming off. Shut up! Shush! Silence! Boys, switch on. 0-0, boys. 0-0, boys. Switch on. Don't fuck about now. Don't fuck about. Oh, my. Brazil. Who said Fulham are not scoring? Brazil. Hey, where's the dancing, Cunha? Not dancing again. Wait. Brazil. That what a cracker that was, lad. Book that haircut, lad. Man talking to me about Man United out back and all of this stuff and Carrick and all this because you won 2 little games. VAR had to help you out as well. Bandulid. Come on, Fulham. Man are bottling 2 goal leads to the gentrification dons. Crazy what? Ay, Brazil are winning the World Cup. Who said Fulham are not equalising? Oi, where's them comments? DG, you're not stripping for us. Why for that, Jesse? I told you. How's the hate watch going? Inject it, mate. Inject it. I love it. All the drugs, mate. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Silver, switch on because you lot scare me. You lot might concede a third still. And I learned my lesson from the Chelsea game. So I'm trying to be humble. I'm trying to calm down. Change the title. You're right still, Yaz. You're right. Change the title. It's not 2-1 Man United. It's 2-2. I love this. Cunha. Where the dancing there? Dance now. Work to Lionel Messi. Boy, switch on. Don't upset me. Calvin Bassey, because you're on the pitch, I do think Fulham are going to concede a third, but let's go. But, and you know what? What did I keep saying? Why on God's green earth are Man United sitting back for no reason? I love this song. Fulham, don't upset me, man. Ahmad, you must. Okay. See what I mean about Calvin Bassey being skinned by Bruno. Sesko. Okay, that was good. Told man about Calvin Bassey. Sesko has scored. You know what I said? Sesko, you must. You see? Sometimes this football thing, I keep saying it don't love you. Joke, man. You're most vulnerable when you just conceded. Told man about Calvin Bassey. Bruno Fernandes has skinned him. Sesko has bagged. Happy my striker scored. Go out of jail here. Fuck you know. It's fun while it lasted, man. Ref. Fucking hell, these fucking Red Devils, eh? Shit. I mean, good sub. No, shut up, man. What you looking around baffled? Calvin Bassey. You knew what time it was. Ah, it's fun why it lasted, man. I'm not looking at the chat because I thought I was chatting my shit. They're on me now. Fuck you know, blood. I can't believe it. It's a good finish, bro. I can't believe it. So you have to hold that. I can't believe it. Man. I'll take a 10 to DG. Oh, man. We didn't even get time to really chat shit. How, man? That feeling of Fulham making it 2-2, you know what you tried, man. That feeling of Fulham making it 2-2, it was amazing. Bro, they've got Basuma and White as their midfield pivot. Damn. These jammy fuckers, man. They're back, man. They're back. The VAR's banging for them. The counter attacks. They're back, man. They're back. They're back now, man. They're back. Don't celebrate till it's over. I don't think you lot understood how good that felt with the second goal when they didn't even let it marinate, Fulham, man. Marco Silva, you cost the team, bro. Calvin Bassey. Really? Now I keep telling him, stop pretending like he's a good footballer. No, Marco Silva, don't be stressed. Don't be stressed. Why are you bringing on these guys? Credit to Bruno as well, to be brutally honest. Big up yourself, Amberley, man. The thing is, it weren't even a hate along. I can't lie. It became a hate along at 2-2. I was happy for a sec, man. I thought, yes. I was in my element with the, oh, man. And I know them reaction pussy holes, and they're going to have a field day with my clips. Kevin, okay, can we make it 3-3? Surely this ain't sustainable, though, man. They've conceded 4 goals in 2 games. Calvin Bassey's a fassie, man. Ah, well. At least we got 3 points this season. The hate-alongs have been dead. Let's be honest, the hate-alongs have been dead for everyone this week. You know, people probably looking at Liverpool, Newcastle. Ooh, Newcastle could do something. Didn't bang. Leeds is a must-win for Arsenal. Didn't bang that hate-along. This hate-along didn't bang, and then they made it 2-2. It didn't bang. Chelsea 2 goals down. It didn't bang. Pardon me. I hope City smoke Spurs. I don't care what anyone tells me. Oh, but it would be good for Arsenal. Fuck off with that. I'm an Arsenal fan. There's another way. I'm close to turning this off. I'm not gonna cap, man. I don't want to see this no more. Because I was accepting of the Man United win, but when you made it 2-2 with the scream, I thought, oh. And now I think, oh. Joke, man. Harry Wilson, pretender as well, man. Not on nothing. Only look little match of the day. Harry Wilson into the box. Meaty. Joke, man. In the top 4 race, we don't care. Yeah, no, we don't care about Man United, but we want them to lose, innit? Yeah, I ain't learned. I'm never learning my lesson. Well, can you do something for me? No, you can't. Lost the ball, man. Did Fulham players get enough sleep today? Calvin Bassey about to get torn a new one by Ahmad. Don't dive in. Love that. That's poor from Ahmad, if I'm completely honest with you. I thought he was going to attempt to draw a foul and obviously eat up the time and whatnot. It will be. Joke, man. I love you, Iwobi, but whatever. Boys, 1 more minute, can't we? If there's any justice in it. But play the ball, mate. Deliver, Cassandra. Lisandro Martinez is in a good moment, man. He's done good there. Long throw. Okay, Sessegnon. Dive, bro. Take a tumble, bro. They're leaving trailed legs. Go down. 30 seconds left, man. Anyways, people, don't forget, we're going to be watching Manchester City and Spurs. No, I don't care about this game no more. Pussies. Don't introduce me to something you can't maintain, man. Bro, do you know how good it felt at 2-2? The screamer as well. Put it in the box, man. There's still a bit of cracks in this United team in terms of the goals they've conceded in the last 2 games. I think game management, and I don't think it's on character because they've sat back too much Bassi, that goal down and win a foul. It's not hard, but they've got 9 from 9. That's the main thing. Come off my TV, man. Where's the next game? Where's the next game? Where's the next game? Don't care anymore. This is off now. It's off. I don't know what's going on now. What's going on in football? There's been 10 minutes added on between Brentford and Villa. Wait. Aston Villa goal. That's why Aston Villa scored. Must have got ruled out. But is the Man United game done? I need confirmation. It's fun while it lasted, man. It was vibes in the chat. We made it 2-2. I thought hate along activated. Access denied. Those Red Devil motherfuckers. Sometimes they're bad guys win in life, man. When they're making it dramatic against Fulham and that. Can't bother. Them agendas are horrible, man. Why is it not done? Ref, can you give me one more pen? It's Sander Burgess' fault. I deliver. Come on. Dead. Come on. Don't crumble. Sander Burgess, don't crumble. Don't go home. You man are shit, bro. You're not wasting everyone's time. Ref, that's ours. We got one more. It's tired. Ooh, I might got dashed away like a dog. I don't know what you're appealing for a foul day. Fulham, this is passive, bro. Anyone going to launch it into the Bassi got sold down the river there. Aye, play it, ref. We got advantage. Just play on ref, you fucking bastard. I don't even know. Your parents could have been married. You might not necessarily be a bastard. You're behaving like one, though. Carrick been throwing boots in the changing room and charging the whole squad for their orange juice. Ball into the box by Fulham. That's surely the last kick of the game. I can't lie, this just moving mad because I'm not sure how it's not done yet. Can we get that? The Sandro Martinez is going to eat that. He's a warrior. I'll give him that. He's fucking warrior, bro. Absolute warrior. I'm still baffled as to how the game is not done once again. It's fun while it was fun while it lasted. Is it? Oh, what, you gave final whistle, ref? Marcel just typing bare stuff, man. You lot that reply to Marcel are funny, man. Not Marcel, sorry. I mean to Warren. Stop replying to the nitties, man. Even the United fans are looking at him like he's mad. All right, that's their game done. Now Iwobi wants to kick the ball, man. Put that Spurs City shit on, man. Oh, well. Took your shot off too early. Trust. I thought, yeah. We're here, you know. I've been taking a lot of bullets from the Man United fans. I thought I could finally put corn in my mash and slap it out, but I tried to ride out. I got moved to again, man. It's calm, though. Hustlers don't stop. They keep going, man. They keep going. The good times are coming back, yeah? Screenshot that. We'll be back. We'll have our day in the sun, man. Bassi shit. I've been telling you, lot. Stop being hipsters and rating shit dons, man. But yeah, man. DG, wallahi, you're too funny. Why was your top off at 2-2? Bro, I'm not all right upstairs, in it. I don't know, man. It's a banger. Brazilian, I thought. You know what? I was emotional. I saw too many of them in the chat talking nonsense. I thought, yeah, let me hit them where it hurts. Because they had humble pie for 30 seconds. They nibbled it. Why? And that comment kind of triggered me. They're like, oh, did you know top off today? I thought, yeah, you know what? Let me blame him. Like, we're here now. And then, yeah. Boy, my team got 3 points. That's all I need to know. Boy, it's why you shouldn't hate on other people. You know, I'm not hating on no one anymore, man. I'm not hating on no teams anymore. Tried to do the hating on Chelsea, didn't bang. United didn't bang. Liverpool didn't bang. Peace and love in this world now, man. Damn. Happy affiliate anniversary. Is that what on Twitch? My affiliate anniversary. Come on. How was watching good football for once? Good football? Get out of here, man. It was great. We scored 4 goals. Boy. You lot are shameless. Your luck's not gonna jam me. It's gonna run out though. It's gonna run out though. But man, forget what you lot. On that note, though, people, it's a quick turnaround because we're gonna watch Spurs versus City. Congratulations to Man United. Obviously, I've reset the thing there, but yeah, man, 20 past 4. So in a matter of moments, we'll be again. Big up you lot, my members, my mods, my long-term supporters, my subscribers, everybody who's been involved, man. It's been amazing. And Aston Villa have lost. Yes! There's always I'm leaving with something, bro. Hey, no Emre hype. No Emre hype. The agenda never dies. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. Cool, Man United, Chelsea, I don't care about that. Aston Villa, Smith. Come on, Brentford. Come on, Brentford. I'm leaving with something. Cool. I'm leaving with something. Oh, man. Man said nipple gate. Okay, I'm never taking off my shirt again. Have some manners. Have some manners. There's a laugh and a joke. You lot are taking a piss now. Emre head loss incoming. Love it, man. But yeah, people, quick turnaround. Let's go watch that game, man. Let's go watch that game. Of course I'm shameless, bro. Of course I'm shameless. How am I shameless? United didn't lose, cool, no smoke. Chelsea didn't lose, cool, no smoke. Liverpool didn't lose, cool, no smoke. Arsenal didn't lose, cool, no smoke. Aston Villa, with Emre, you don't want to sit at the big boy table here now. After seeing Chelsea, who are apparently in the title race, City, you have Spurs, and obviously Arsenal, but hey, got to take advantage of this. When Aston Villa fall off and they come out of that top 4, come back to this. Because I know Emre. I know Emre better than he knows himself. You was my gaffer. You will collapse. You will collapse. Couldn't beat a side with 10 men. Oh, God. Oh, God. Stop. Join the other stream immediately. But yeah, man, quick turnaround. Let me stop messing about so we can start on time, people. And on that note, big up yourselves.
There's always just that active red line defenders. I've been given like.
Tongue